Welcome to season 2 of Remnant Gamers.
This segment has been brought to you by, of course, the Squirtquisitor 7000. It ain't the gun that squirts. And Goat Roper.
This podcast is brought to you by Goat Roper.
Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked. Well, them damn corn shuckers. They at it again.
Corn shuckers.
Down there shucking in the fields.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Hashtag corn shuckers.
Can we get like a Golden Corral simulator game?
Golden Corral sim.
It starts off where you go into Golden Corral and you're like, can I get some mashed potatoes? And the lady's like, ain't no more mashed potatoes, baby, just green beans and corn. And you're like, fuck this, I'm opening my own restaurant. The moose bathwater.
Moose bathwater. It's just a turd in a thimble. Moose is in the Techno Void. Lat has got a camera and a mic that work almost 50% of the time. Jono cleaned up his room, and Chibi is now exactly in sync with her video.
I'm just
I didn't ask to
saying,
get called out like this.
God. Did I sum that up too well?
Oh, you hit the nail on the head, my man.
That's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
Alright, we all have that issue with the flying peni, you know?
They're everywhere.
Everywhere. They're just fucking everywhere,
It's worse
you know?
than locusts, honestly.
But you know what you can do? All you have to do is get the floating thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yes. See, what you do is you get this magical kite that just takes it for you.
Choking 8-year-olds and power bottom and pigeons over here.
I need my safety gear on for this.
You just have to get your mouth guard and you'll be fine.
Here, son, bite down on this. It's easier if you don't clench.
Just take a deep breath and it'll be over in 2 seconds.
Oh, so that's where I was wondering where those copper tubes went.
Oh no, I've had these on there. I don't know where the other copper tubes went.
All I know is I put 3 copper tubes in the storage. You built a wall storage and looked at it, and now the copper tubes are missing from the ship's storage. That's all I know.
What are you trying to say, Moose?
What
are you trying to say, Moose?
I'm trying to say one of us is a copper tube stealing some bitch, and I'm saying that man ain't me. Alright.
Burger!
Oh.
Tank! Burger!
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Tank!
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't need cheese!
It does need cheese.
Burger!
Take these starter plates. I'm making another cheeseburger.
Serve this. Serve this.
Serve that.
Serve this. Serve this.
Now the cheeseburger. Now we need another cheeseburger.
I'm gonna hurt someone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
What up, people?
We literally just lost Lat.
Okay.
He's like, all right, we
Oh.
started. All right, I can step away now.
I'm back.
God damn it.
Anyways,
It was Agatha all along.
Bam, 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 bam. Welcome to the Remnant Gamer Podcast, episode 73.
72,
Red.
73.
74.
Welcome to one of the episodes. God only knows. And
He's
also
the
me, because I'm the one who numbers them all. How are you beautiful people doing today?
Doing good.
I'm tired.
Hanging in there.
I'm tired, but like I'm also today I'm good now. Like I'm happy now, but today was fucking rough, bro. Like I worked today, of course. It was just like the people.
Always the people.
Yeah.
Like I got I got a story for you guys. at the
Please.
beginning of it. Welcome to episode 73. Remnant Gamers. My name is Servo. We got the direct edition here. We got Jono. We
Heyo.
got Moose. we got Chibi. Everybody say hi.
We got the whole cast tonight.
Is this the story?
Oh, I'm gonna get to the story.
Hi.
but I
Look-
wanted to
okay.
introduce everybody first.
Yeah, no,
I was
that
waiting
makes sense.
for the story. I'm like, what is
I'm
this?
not gonna.
Is this
I'm
the
not
story
gonna
about
give you
us?
a story. I'm not gonna give you a story like just off the cuff. Like I have to let everybody know who's here, because you guys are gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, thank you for at least the proper introduction. We don't do it every time.
Of course.
And
Um,
I'm
oh, also, I'm a moose. By the way, okay, let me tell the story first.
Yes.
So today was a particularly trying day. I had quite a few customers in the past couple days that have been just outside themselves for a moment, and it's starting to get on my nerves. But today, I had this guy that, first of all, when he first came in, I could already tell he was in a bad mood just from the look on his face. Right? I was just like, okay.
Those are my favorite
Let me-
people.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
put on my
right.
customer service, face and walk over there and, make sure he's good to go. I had a feeling that he was going to be like, nope, just looking, which is fine because for those people I'm like that sometimes. I get it. But anyways,
Yeah.
I walk over there. Hey, how can I help you? No, I'm good. Okay, perfect. He's got like his wife and his 2 kids with him. They're looking for some stuff. So they find what they need, except for an item. I see him doing this where he's trying to figure out where to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, still finding what you're looking for? He goes, I need he's looking for some boots. And he's like, I need these in a women's 7. And I said, oh, okay, these just come in one size. There's no men, there's no women's. You're gonna be looking for the smaller size. I said, they're right inside of that bin there. And he's like, oh, okay. He walks over. They pick out some other stuff, including diving masks. In case you guys don't know, I'm a scuba instructor and I work retail in a scuba store where we sell scuba shit. And we have masks.
Scuba
They go over there,
shit.
They try the mask on. Now, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go over there, look at the display, try it on. We take them and we clean them every time so that you
Mhm.
have clean masks to try on. And then you pick one.
Mhm.
And that's the one that you want, or maybe it's not, and then I clean it and then I put it back, and it's easy peasy.
Sure.
Makes sense.
So what they do is they go over there and they take the display masks and then they walk around the store with them.
Sounds about right.
Not only that, I've got like maybe easy 9 other people in the store doing the same fucking thing, and of course they're like, "Hey."
Of course, they saw him do it.
Meanwhile, where's this
Yeah.
mask? Where's this mask? And I'm like, I don't know, because at this time I didn't have this information. Finally, he comes over, and he's like, yeah, I just, I'm ready to check out, but I need my final mask. And when he said that, in kind of this cadence, I was like, final mask? Like,
Are you
I
dying,
just
sir?
was confused by that terminology. Yeah.
Right.
I probably would have
I
said the
was-
same thing.
Yeah, I was actually in the process of doing something else at that moment. So when he said it to me, I kind of like, oh, you're talking to me, okay. And then that came in a final mask, and as soon as I said that, I shit you not, the guy goes like this. Oh, and he turns to his wife who's standing behind him. Oh, I guess we're not getting any help here. And I was
Like,
Incredible.
how about that, my dude? You can also walk right out if you don't want nothing. Bye.
Well,
like,
sir,
what?
you're correct because you're not anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And then I was just like, oh, like, sorry. I actually apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't actually know what you were talking about. And he kind of went like this. Like, he didn't turn around to look at me. He just kind of like waved me off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But then a good thing happened. A fun, entertaining thing for me happened.
Somebody decked
And his
him.
wife goes like this to him. She like pushes him out of the way and she goes, I don't know what his problem is. Like that. And she goes,
I
she
love
holds up the
those.
2 masks, which now I see the display mask that I've been looking for, and I'm like, oh, the mask. You're looking to get your final mask. Okay, now I understand. That's why. I
Yeah.
asked the
Who
fucking
uses that
question.
terminology? Why wouldn't you just go, I'm looking to get this
don't
mask
know.
so I can
Right.
check out?
I would
Like,
like
that
to
doesn't even
buy
make
this.
fucking logical sense.
Would have worked because guess what? those were the last two of those that I had anyway. They ended up buying the ones that they had in their hands.
Well, good.
So
We actually got a final mask.
yes.
This
And I
isn't
mean,
even my ultimate form. I transform into Ultra Dickhead. Ha!
Lord.
Where's my button that turns this thing on? Yeah, I just and it's been just a slew of those, so it hasn't really been that bad, but it was.
I
pretty
feel
fun.
you.
Right
That's
after
like
this-
my
That
whole
sounds
week.
wonderful.
Yeah, I know a few people, and I'm sure you guys have stories of your own that we could go back and forth. We should put them in the Discord, just bad retail stories.
Oh no, I don't like to relive them. I like to just throw them out the
Yeah.
door and forget about
I
them.
love
I'm
to
with
relive
you.
them.
I can't
Okay,
like.
I-
Good night.
Oh, we're gonna make a
Yeah.
channel. We're gonna make a channel that's just fucking retail horror stories.
All my retail stories involve fights.
It's gonna be r/retail
I
horror
I have
stories.
some fight ones.
Yeah, I've got some fight ones too. Those are great.
See, I'm pleasant. I'm happy that like mine's all just over the phone. Like it's worse because it's a call center, so it's worse. So people feel like they can just talk to you however you want, however they want.
Oh, yeah.
You're not a person on the other side.
Yeah, but
No.
unfortunately for them, I'm a supervisor, so I don't let that shit happen, and I let them know that. So it's always fun. But no,
yeah.
I can't let it bother me because I like my team already lets it bother them, so I have to like set a good example and be like, no, let's not dwell on that. Let's move on from that. Because if I do, then they do, and then everyone's just like depressed on all their calls. So I'm like, I can't. I
Well,
can't.
Grab that
Because
bitch
then
by
they're
the
like
hair.
all moody.
We always we talk about it to each other. That's like one of the things that drives us is gossip.
Yep,
Yeah, see, like
absolutely. It's what
that's how it
fuels
used
us.
to be. That's how it used to be. But then like my leadership above me, it's like, let's make sure that doesn't happen. I'm like, okay.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
We talk
Oh,
No,
about it
that's
quiet.
yeah,
easy.
that's why you know who you talk about it with, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you fucking rally the troops.
That's easy for
Well,
them to
that's
say.
true.
They're not down in the trenches with you.
I take it back. My manager, especially where I work, because I work at a small place, so it's like it's us, So if something happens to me, like he'll be like, "Dude, was that guy being a dick to you?" And I'll tell him the story just like I told you guys just now,
Mhm.
and he'll be like, "Man, fuck that guy." Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, we can talk about like that, but like, I don't like them to dwell. Like, they can be like, "Yeah, this caller was a piece of shit." Da, 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 da. I'm like, "Oh, that really sucks." Yeah, I can totally get that. But if they keep going and going, I'm like, "All right, well, let's move on then. Let's move on then, because we're on to the fifth call by now. Let's go." Dwelling on it ain't gonna help.
What do we do about that?
Yeah, it's like all the calls are horrible. I mean, I can't really help you there, but I totally get it. I'm taking the calls right there with you, buddy. I feel your
Oh, yeah.
pain.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially like at a call center, because most of the people, the only reason that they're on the phone is because they're already having, they're already.
Yeah,
frustrated.
they're not calling to be
Right.
happy and be like, "Oh, you guys are wonderful." It
Let's
happens,
spread
but
the
not very
misery.
often.
Only. As
If
a matter of
only.
fact, you know what? I kind of enjoy the fact that I work at a small place because even though we have people who are just like every place else where they have asshole people, I do have some especially nice people. Like I think it was like 2 months ago, I had a student who like just showed up to the store to literally hand me a tip that he I guess thought that he was supposed to give me. He
Oh,
was
I'm
like,
sorry.
"Here's
I
your tip,"
forgot to
and I
give
was
you your
like-
tip last week. Here you go.
Yeah, no, I was like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I almost forgot who he was. Like this was that long
That's
ago.
fair.
I
And
mean,
I
you
was
teach
like,
a lot
"Oh."
of classes, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I was like, "Were you my student?" I knew he was like a student, but I was like,
hmm
and then he's like, "Oh yeah, and here's your tip," and I was like, "Wait, what?
What?
You just giving me money?" like,
Shoot,
Right.
yeah, I'd be like, sweet, thanks, buddy.
I was, yeah, definitely. I was like, "Oh yeah, I appreciate it," but it was just kind of like just spontaneous, like niceness. It's always nice. It gives you faith in humanity a little bit.
Sometimes.
See, we'll get some nice people, but like the one thing that I don't let slide that I do jump in to help with is because we've got a couple females on our team, and apparently a lot of people think it's a huge compliment to be like super creep and just be like, "Oh, you have such a wonderful voice." I'm like, why is lots of
Oh.
One dude was just like, I'm not married, and started going on stories.
wow.
I'm like, no, no, those.
when
I tell my
was
agents, I'm like, no, just change the subject. Be like, okay, anyway.
when I started
Just
taking
be a
calls
total
at
dick.
Web, there was people who did that too, and they were like, "Ooh, I love your voice. It's so nice and soothing." And I'm like, so website? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How about we
Yeah.
talk about
Man,
literally anything but this?
I literally had, and I was telling Blade about this the other day on, I think it was Thursday. I had this guy who
Guys,
was
we're gonna
super
talk about
pissed.
games. I promise.
I know. Sorry, we're gonna change. We're gonna change it after this. I swear to God.
Hold your horses. The games are coming up.
The dude was like super escalated, and I got him
Okay, come on.
de-escalated, and I changed the whole thing. I got everything all solved for him. And then at like the end of the call, he was just like, your voice is so pleasant. He's like, you sound like one of those like operated systems. He's like, it just sounds so soothing. And I was just like, I don't know if that's a compliment or
I don't know how
not.
to take that.
Oh,
I don't.
that's
right.
I've never
That's
been
when you
told I sound
respond
like
with-
an automated machine before, but cool. Okay.
You respond with error. We have not been programmed to respond to this message.
I'm like, do I sound like are you saying I'm like a Siri type of thing, or like I don't know. It was very strange, but
I'm not
yeah,
sure
he
how
went
to
on that
answer
for a
that.
couple minutes.
I
I don't know.
I had one guy
Not
ask
programmed
if
for Creeper.
I mean, if he wasn't
asked if,
escalated, I wouldn't have been so nice about it. But like, I'm trying to make sure he doesn't freaking refund his stuff. So I was like, oh, thank you, I appreciate that. But if you need anything else, just give us a call. Goodbye. Go away.
I had one guy ask if we take value on the job because I was so calm, and he was ranting and raving, and I was just like, okay, yeah, absolutely, yeah, and he'd rant some more and like go off the handle, and we're like, sure, we'll take care of that for you. And by the end of the call, he's like, do they hand out fucking volume at your job? Because you've been really calm about this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, it's
no.
called
They
good
don't
customer
hand it
service.
It just happens all the time.
Moose, did you leave just before the weed website? Because there was a guy who tried to send us weed at the
Wouldn't be
left it
surprised.
at the business. He like ran a website. He sent in a bunch of other things. He sent in a lot of like posters, cozies. He sent in and they all were just covered in buds. And he was like, I don't know what keeps happening, but they keep sending this back, and I'm trying to send you guys some of the product to test out. I'm like, dude, you can't
Oh
do
my
that
God.
here.
Try to slip in some
Unfortunately,
weed.
We don't do that, man.
Sir, you can't send that to this business address. However, I do have an address you can send that to.
However, my P.O. box,
Right? Man, I found out the other day how much a P.O. box is. I am super peeved. I'm really annoyed how much that costs to have a damn P.O. box. That's not fair.
It depends on the size.
If you get like, I forget what the size was, but the smallest size is like, I think $30 to $50 a month. And I was just like, what? No.
Ooh.
That's so
Are you going
expensive.
through the post office?
Yeah, USPS, yeah. Based on their website prices, unless it's changed recently, but we changed.
Yeah.
Me and Blade checked it the other day. Yeah, like a
dude,
decent
I'll just
size.
go
You
get a
couldn't,
friggin' mailbox and go stick it in a plot of land somewhere.
right? Like if I wanted to ship something to someone and not give my address, apparently I got to pay $50 a month for that. I'm like,
No, there's no way.
no
Because-
thanks. I'll
'cause
just
I have one.
I'll just risk my address then. Yeah, I think they may have just changed prices recently. But like the sizing, I think it was like enough for a decently sized like padded envelope. It's like 40 something bucks a month. I don't remember. But yeah, I was like, man, I want one, but shoot, that's too much.
That's the
Right.
oh
No,
my
mine-
god.
Mine is every 3 months.
That's what we're not gonna do.
It's not $40 a month. I pay that much.
For what size?
The smallest one, like envelope size.
Oh, well, see, I would want something bigger for like not envelopes. Like if I ended up doing like something for, subscribers or followers or something, like
They
it
still
wouldn't be
hold
an
the.
envelope.
I need
they
to be
still
able to
hold the
fit a
package
5-foot
for you.
dildo in there, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They will hold the package for you, but they will put a card in there that says
So
you
it's
have
like a
package.
placeholder, but you
Yeah,
don't
it
need
says-
that size.
Right. It
So
says
it's
you
like
have
they
a
throw it
package
into their
to the front
storage and
desk.
they're like, yo, this is your ticket to get your package.
Betsy, yes. Exactly. I'm like, I'll just risk my address. It's what it is. See
So I
what
just want to
happens.
walk. I just want to walk into one of those offices with a Moby Huge
Oh,
and be like,
God.
all right, how much to store this?
Oh my god, why?
For comedy.
Good lord. Maybe then. Maybe I'll just get the smallest one because that would be cool.
Oh God.
Smallest. Never mind.
Oh,
So we want to
that's
talk
just
about
stuff all the
games,
time.
guys?
Oh,
Yes,
games.
games.
What games
Eventually.
you want to talk about, John?
Well, you see, there's this
What have
game
you guys been playing
with
lately?
Candy and Crushing, and you play it on your phone or
Oh,
something.
jeez. Oh, my God.
Wait, for
Hey,
real?
Candy Crush was fun. I enjoyed Candy Crush when I was on my lunch
Yeah.
breaks back in
It's
the
still
day.
was Farmville.
No, I
It's
never
still was-
could do it.
What's Candy Crush?
It's a saga.
You ever played
Oh,
Bejeweled?
yes, it is a saga. It's true. Tis true.
I love the silence after I said that. Oh my god! Could you imagine someone in this day and time not knowing what Candy Crush is?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I've had
Yeah.
grandparents.
Imagine.
I bet you anything there's an old person that doesn't.
Anybody in chat not know what Candy Crush is? They're all googling it.
Or
Oh
the
my
other
God, I love
thousands
it.
of games that stole the idea.
Anybody in chat not know what Raid Shadow Legends is?
Raid
Oh
Shadow.
God! Me and Blade were just talking about Raid Shadow Legends yesterday and how obnoxious the fucking ads are every time I turn around. I swear to God.
Oh, Chibi, you and Blade were in Orlando. this weekend.
Servo's hat is
were.
sponsored by Raid Shadow
We were down there,
Legends.
too.
No more Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah,
You
we went
prefer
to
support, angst, attack. Choose your fate with Raid Shadow Legends.
Now you can fight in the battle tower.
Oh my
Never.
god.
But yeah, we were in
Bet
Orlando
Apple
yesterday.
5 times a day.
We just went
Yeah.
down for the day.
Yeah, we were down there at Animal Kingdom.
I was
What?
wondering, like, both of you guys
Yesterday?
seem to be down there at the same time. I was like, did they plan this? Are these bitches
I
going
had
on
no
a vacation
idea.
without the rest of us?
I know.
That's
I just
so
saw
funny.
their.
We
I
went
just
to
saw her post.
yeah, we went to Hollywood Studios and then we went to Disney Springs after to get dinner.
Lol.
That's
You
so
know,
because
Blade
we
sent
wanted
me
to
a
do
delicious looking drink picture that had something with a
Yes,
shark
we were at
attack,
Disney
and I was like,
Springs.
yo.
Honestly, I was telling Blade as well. You can order that like at any Starbucks that has those flavorings. You can just
Yeah.
give that to and be like, "I want this. Make this." They will
Give me
hate
one
you,
of
but they will
those.
make it. They will be like, "But we'll make it." It looked really cool. They had a bunch of other really cool ones.
I
That's
feel
so
bad for the one
funny.
that's at the front of my neighborhood because they're like understaffed, so they're always wrapped around the building twice. And
Yeah, they are.
it looks like it takes them hours to do anything, and I feel bad.
Yeah, I would do.
Get bumped,
Yeah.
bad noise.
I mean, we just wanted to go because it was Blade's birthday a couple days ago,
Hey,
and
happy
I wanted
birthday.
to try and finally get I wanted to get us to get on Rise of the Resistance finally, and we did, and it was really great. It was fantastic,
I'm jealous.
absolutely worth
I'm
it.
So jealous.
It was
I've wanted to
literally-
go to Star Wars Land since it opened, and
It's so good. Rise is literally the best ride ever. It is the best ride at that area.
the pain in my heart
Bar
when I
none.
see other people like going, it just grows every day.
Man, we got lucky because we got the second grouping around 1 p.m. We were literally there and we had both of our phones out ready to go and we got it. It was really dope. Took a while, but we got it, so it's good.
Hey, Servo, that shirt is
Look at that buzz
familiar. Whenever you got that one
Sorry, I
from.
didn't realize I was talking about one of our wonderful podcast hosts, Buzzsprout, which we are not sponsored by
Yeah.
Ish.
yet. Yet.
You don't want to do something about that.
Something needs to change about that.
Hit me up, Buzzsprout.
Hey,
I'll let you get
Right.
my video
we'll
box.
make a podcast where
So call me,
we
maybe?
will make a totally original idea to go around other podcasts and donate to their Twitch channels. Nobody's ever done
Heck
that
yeah.
What if the podcast doesn't have a Twitch channel?
Then
We'll
there's
Then
start.
Then they're just shit out of luck.
We'll
Well,
start
then we're
one
gonna start a
for
Twitch
them.
channel for them, and we're gonna host their
Exactly.
audio on there.
But but then we'll be like, here's your login credentials. Have fun. We're not maintaining it anymore. It's yours now.
yeah.
Right.
Server goes, they're stupid.
It's a lot of work.
Good lord.
Figure it out. Get a Twitch. What do you?
So speaking of games, what have we played this week?
I haven't got to play much. I was going to say the only thing I did play was a Gartic Phone and What the Dub on Friday night for our Remnant game.
Yeah. It was so fun. That was honestly the most fun I've had in a while.
Yes. And if you haven't played either of those, they're super fun. And just a helpful tip is that Titty Glitter wins the game.
Titty glitter.
Yeah.
Well done.
You can put titty glitter anywhere and then becomes whatever you want. But
it becomes blank glitter.
It also really helps when you're playing Gartic Phone and the rest of the people that you're playing Gartic Phone with don't look at the stream while you're playing it, so they don't see what you're doing ahead of time. You know.
I feel personally attacked. I feel personally attacked right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I meant to say was it would really help if Lat would stop stream sniping while we play Gartic Phone.
I was not the only one that looked at your stream while you were drawing on Gartic Phone.
You're right. I wasn't personally attacking you until just now.
Donna's gonna have to make a little graphic to go over the Gartic Phone spot on the screen for when he streams it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't.
So, then
So next time, I was cooking dinner, so I could not join. But next time, I will be there.
It's totally okay. You don't have to make excuses. Also, I was very upset that
Excuse? I was making dinner for the birthday boy.
That's what I said. You're totally fine. You don't have to make excuses.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
But we definitely wanted you there. You should have been there, and you definitely
Wow.
missed out. It was a great time, and I hope you're there next time because you missed out on a great time. It was so good.
Wow.
I'm sure you had a good time. Also,
Wow.
happy birthday to. Happy
I was
birthday,
like,
Shout out to Blade.
yeah, thank you, Blade. Yes, the
Streamed
dinner
the
was
other
good.
day?
Exactly.
Oh, serious shout out to Blade who streamed the other day. I watched your stream. It was.
Yes. Good job, Blade. Yay.
Well
done. I saw the tweet 16 hours later, but
as Twitter does.
I did give it a heart. So
we missed out, Blade. I believe that. I'm
gonna have to follow so I get a better notification.
Yeah. That happens to me with TikTok. When people release videos, like even Batsy, when she puts out a video, I get it like literally 24 hours later.
Yeah, I get video uploads a day later, and then like Twitter, I'll get either a day or a week later, depending on who it is.
Yeah.
Twitch is the only one for me that the go live is like.
Even like you've tagged me in tweets before, and I won't get them for like 2 hours, even like the tags.
Oh, I know. It's like I don't know why, but it almost like it feels like it staggers. Because
it's weird.
Usually Ox or Jazzer always get it first, and then it seems like it's you, and then sometimes I get Pokemon Trainer Austin. Those are like my people who always like my shit. Which, by the way, thank you.
Right.
Got you.
Out there retweeting our tweets and stuff for Remnant Gamers and all that, and then I'll see like who usually looks at the Remnant Gamers Twitter because I know it's not me.
Who looks at it?
It's not me.
Yeah, like because someone's been like retweeting my tweets on the Remnant Gamers Twitter channel.
Probably that.
Okay.
Could be that,
Can you
yeah.
hear me?
Because
Is that muted,
me and
bro?
Twitter are not best of friends right now, so I'm so afraid to go on the Remnant Gamers Twitter
we can't hear you,
because
dude.
they're gonna attack me.
It doesn't
I
look
think
like he
Gladys
said
silent.
anything. So
I knew I
Yeah,
saw
I
his
don't know, I
mouth
don't think
moving.
so.
I was like, wait a second, he's muted.
is your microphone on?
I
Yeah,
wasn't
check
muted.
your-
I had
Oh
my
no.
music
See
on
there?
mute.
Okay.
He's just
He's
silently
fine.
observing.
Just chewing air.
Yeah.
Just chewing.
He's perfectly fine.
It tastes good.
So
Yeah,
what
it's
have
sunshine.
the rest of you been playing this week?
Mass Effect. Mass
Which
Effect
one are
2.
you on now?
I'm on 2. I'm literally finally done with all of like the little side things, DLCs, whatever's. We just did the
Yeah.
Reaper IFF, so I'm just gonna double check all of the extra little things that came out of doing the Reaper IFF, and then we can start doing endgame stuff. But I think we did Shadow Broker before the Reaper IFF, so that was fun.
Nice.
forgot how long those DLCs are.
That's probably my favorite DLC.
Yeah.
That or
The
Citadel.
Shadow Broker
Good
get
shit.
Shadow Broken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Shadow Broker's gross, man. He creepy. They got some creepy ass aliens in those games sometimes.
Yeah, they do. Like the Vorcha that are always like,
Oh god, the Vorcha give me fucking nightmares, man. They're I don't like no, thanks. No thanks.
Oh, Vorcha.
even the name Vorcha.
It just sounds
Yeah.
so aggro, so nasty.
Oh, yeah.
I did get I ordered from Sanshi the other day because they had a bunch of sales. I bought a Blue Suns and a Blood Pack t-shirt because of course I felt like I needed to do so.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I wore my Blue Suns yesterday to Disney. I was afraid to wear my Blood Pack because I was fearful that would cause like your shirt is a little it's going to incite some discomfort. It's got, aggro gang like I don't know, symbolism on it. They might not let me in.
Blood on it.
It's got a fist and it says Blood Pack. I was like, I'll just wear the Blue Suns. That seems ambiguous enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I can get away with this.
Yeah, but other than that, I've been playing some mobile games, some Otome games that I don't like to admit that I play, and Love Live, and that's really about all I've been playing.
Oh yeah, I finally got to actually watch you play Love Live the other day.
Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Those
As
are
much
fun.
as we
Like,
talk about it, I've never actually gotten to see you play it. I've never played it myself, so
yeah,
that's
this
pretty cool.
version, the one on the PS4, is actually very different from the mobile version that I play, but it's
oh yeah.
still really fun. I like the mobile version, but I like that too. I like the difficulty of it. Regardless of like song choices, it's fun. I like it.
I mean, yeah, I could use something a little bit, heavier, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I like it all.
Baby metal would be really really dope in that game.
Then you would like
I
Saint
was gonna
Snow.
say
You would
what they
like Saint
should-
Snow then.
Hmm.
Saint Snow
Yeah.
is basically like the baby metal of Love Live.
Oh,
Mm,
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Shit,
They
I need
should-
to fucking check that out right now.
Yeah.
They're a
Well,
little
they
bit
should-
harder, but not too much harder.
No,
But
it's not
they're
gonna
pretty
do it.
dope. Like they don't have a whole ton of songs, but they're pretty cool. Or Guilty Kiss. Guilty Kiss is good too. That's a subunit that they have.
Yeah,
But
well, they
I
should-
know, so like I'm gonna go into that realm. So I'm like I'm just gonna
Hey, I'm all about it.
stop talking about Love Live.
What? No, never. What Love
Never
Live
even
games
once.
have you been playing, Moose? Any? You've been playing some Love Live? All of them?
No, I
Um,
haven't been playing any Love Live, but my buddy recently set up his computer finally, and he's like, "Dude, we're gonna be playing League of Legends." I'm like, "Fuck
Oh,
yeah, I
God.
guess, yeah,
Oh,
let's league it
I know
up."
what you were
I
doing.
knew it.
Yeah.
I knew the minute that I caught you on it on the phone, you were back in. That was like,
Yeah,
it's the disease.
so he's like, "It's like, yo, let's go, let's get some League." I'm like, "Son of a bitch, all right, here I go," and now I'm down the rabbit hole. I got the season pass. We're rank climbing and shit. Like, Jesus, you can't escape it.
He's all
I'm
in.
kind of afraid that's what's gonna happen with me with Genshin. They just announced that the new city is coming and a new
Yes.
character I saw, and I'm like, I want it, but
But there's gonna be a point. It's the gacha game trap hole where like there's a solid maybe 20-30 hours worth of gameplay again in there, and then it's just the endless grind when you hit end game.
Yeah.
Which is why I put it down to begin with. So it'll
Well,
be
Blue Cities-
great. And then it'll go, oh no, why am I still doing this?
well, I'm 2 cities behind, so
So am I.
figured-
Yes. So there's just people who just that's like their thing. They just like those types of continual grinds, It's fun. Like I've been still playing it from time to time, but I'm not like super dedicated anymore. But I
Yeah.
still laugh that I got called a whale a couple months ago when I was playing Genshin on stream because I had I had a handful of limited characters. So that was kind of
Oh.
interesting.
So why would they
I'll
call you a
take the
whale?
compliment.
It's because
A whale is basically people who you get called. People will call you a whale if they think that you've spent money in the
Yeah.
game to get these
Okay.
characters. Basically, you just have a bunch of money to get all these characters, and I'm like, I didn't
put that much in, but cool. Okay, I'll take the compliment.
Sounds like a compliment.
It's really like they're extremely jealous that you've got a character that they don't, so they're gonna
Yeah.
call you a whale to try to
Obviously,
belittle your
you're
achievement.
Yeah.
I
That's
got you.
backhanded, like like
Yeah.
kind of meme aware, but
It happens.
I didn't care. I was just like, I didn't really spend that much money, but sure, cool.
It happens literally every day. Like we'll go into a specific channel on Epic 7. They're like, because there's an in-game like channel that everyone will just spam up, and you can see people's summons and things. And anytime there's a new banner, people will pull it in like the first 5 minutes, and everyone will be like, "Whale, whale, harpoon them!"
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Instantly.
I mean, I do spend money in the game, but not like whale level. No, I'm not spending hundreds or nothing like that. Every once in a while, if there's a cool banner, I'm like, let's just do a 10 pull. Why not? See what luck I get. And then that's it.
Right.
And I mean,
Every once in a while.
understandable, I mean, especially if it's a game that you're playing for a long period of time and you enjoy it and you actually want to put money back into the economy for them. Sure.
Or,
I don't-
or
I
there's
don't
just
see
a
an
really
issue.
good looking, or there's a really good looking husbando that I'm like, I have to get this character. So then I'll get a little dedicated, and I'm like, I must get it. But it doesn't happen every time. Thank God.
that's how it was with Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Hunting husbandos.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what the phrase I was referring to.
Okay.
They would release a new character, and I was like, dude, I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy. I want to be I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy. And he's got this cool gun. You see this guy? Bessie, yo, check out this guy and this gun.
Mhm.
I'm gonna spend $25 on this. You're gonna what?
Don't worry about it. Just don't check the account for the next couple days.
Because I've been
Yeah.
debating on putting some money for the new Kazuha character in Genshin. I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty dope. But I
That's the one
haven't.
that I want.
I think I paid enough for 110 pull the other day, but that was it. I haven't put anything else in because I'm like, oh,
Oh wait, is his name Kazu? That's the samurai that they just released.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
because or however you pronounce it, Kazuha, whatever. Kazuya, I think that's it. I think it's Kazuha. I think that's his name. But yeah, he looks pretty dope.
Yeah. think
Plus,
he
I
is.
just like to flex at that point. I just like to be able to have the characters. So when people want to call me a whale, I'm like, yep.
That's why
I just want to roll into it.
That's why I'm glad I at least have Venti on my account.
Yes, Venti's so cool.
Like
He's
I
so
don't
cute.
even play the game, but I can just be like, yeah, but do you have Venti?
Man, there's people who still have like D-Luke and shit, and I'm like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to look at you. I'm so mad.
I only
Yeah,
have,
that was one of the catalysts for me quitting, is I never got Diluc.
I wanted Fireboy. I needed Best Boy Fireboy, but it's okay. I have Zhongli, so I'm good.
It took me months to get
Satisfied for a
Razor.
while. I will give you the 50,000 razors I've given. I literally think I only need one or two more to C6 him. I swear to God, I get him way too much.
I'm pretty sure that mine
Razor
is like
carried me.
completed.
Look, to make it so bad, I felt like I beat the game after I got Razor, and I just put it down after that.
Yeah.
That was me with Zhongli, but I want to level him up and C6 him so bad.
Razor carried me so hard in that game. My God, he was good.
His voice actor's good too.
Also
Lost
true.
Servo is the greatest.
I know. It's fun. I enjoy the game for what it is. I can understand why people don't play it, but it's fun. I like
Yeah,
it.
it is. It is.
He's fun. So the new update is gonna definitely get me back into it again. But I still have to play to get the frickin' Barbara skin. I have to get the Barbara skin or
Oh
outfit.
yeah, I forgot
whatever.
that they were adding skins to it.
Oh,
That's-
okay. Now, I
that's-
didn't know
that's-
that.
That's how you know when the game started becoming exclusively like whale oriented. When they
Oh
started
yeah,
adding
the minute
skins
they
to
put.
it.
Well, granted, Barbara's outfit is free. You just gotta play.
Well, yeah,
which is-
but like
I
the
appreciate
Jean
that,
outfit and all the other ones are
Gonna.
You
Well,
gotta-
I feel like they'll do what they did, and they'll probably do some that are free, like Barbara's. But then they'll of course make the ones like Jean's, where you have to pay for it, and it's basically the price of a 10 pull, which is like $20-$30 for a skin. And I'm like, nah, I'm good.
But there'll be
But the
Barbara
tons
one I
of
definitely
people
have
who
to
will pay
have.
for them.
Oh, I agree. If
It's-
they do one for Zhongli, though,
Yeah, and admittedly, thanks to Twitch drops and everything like that, I reinstalled it, but I haven't cracked back into it yet. But I've been kind of eyeballing Dauntless again.
All of the drops from Dauntless, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I
think I just deleted it from my Xbox.
I forgot that it existed.
Make room.
Yeah. I was kind of like, yo, this is a lot of like free skins and stuff. Maybe I should give it another go.
That's how they do it. That's how they get you. They give you that freebie stuff for a little while, and you're like, maybe they've changed their ways. And
No, they just wanted to just hook you back in.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But I fall for it every time.
Speaking of hooking us back in, Servo, what have you been playing?
I have been playing. Well, as I know you're aware, I've been playing a shit ton of Minecraft.
Yep.
After they released 1.7, I kind of got like pretty heavy into building up the subserver. So I've been working a lot on, farming bees and getting everything to where I want it to be, and it's just it's just been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Then they had the 1.7.1 update, which pissed me off because they broke some of the mods that I use for shaders and stuff, and then I was still forcing myself to play it, and now they're back, so I'm happy again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw that they were back like a couple of days ago, and was like, yeah.
That was actually just yesterday.
We're back in it.
Which is why yesterday instead of Sector Smash, I did Minecraft on stream. So that was a good time. I really enjoyed it. And then they even released an updated version of it today. So it's pretty cool. Other than that, I've mostly been messing with Pavlov VR. I've been playing a lot of TTT.
That's fun.
Gun games. TTT's fun. Pavlov. And then, of course, I started for the first time playing Rust.
I saw that, and I messaged you, and I was so excited.
I haven't seen you playing it, so I haven't tried to message you when I've been playing it or not. But if I get on there and you just happen to be on, then I think we should definitely jump into some games.
100%. My heart just jumped so much when I looked at, because I'll normally see the same couple of friends who are playing Rust at the same time, and it'll be some people that I've met on there that I'd formed alliances with before, and then all of a sudden I just see Servos playing Rust. And I was like, he is fucking what?
Yay!
I started playing with Duty Beard on his server.
Okay.
So I guess he was also playing it for maybe the second time ever.
I was gonna say, is his server? Is he doing an RP server, or is it a regular vanilla server?
It's just a vanilla community server.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people will do private servers and do RP or no KOS kind of things, and then some people will do servers and it'll be full regular Rust toxic craziness everywhere.
What we were doing, I guess you could say, is just silly shit. They were building a tower that you jump into, and it's just got a bunch of barbed wire at the bottom.
Okay.
It's a sacrificial tower, and I built a milkshake stand next to it.
Nice.
Did it bring all the bullets to the yard?
Oh, it did.
Then it was worth it.
Because for the last few months, I've been playing on RP or newbie friendly servers, and I finally jumped into an actual vanilla server, and it's been hell and chaos, and I've loved every second of it. I built a base instantly within the first, because it depending on the server, they wipe every month or every week or every 2 weeks or something like that, and they'll erase all of your progress for your items that you learned how to make, all of the bases, the whole map usually resets. This one is a monthly wipe one, so it'll be once a month that it'll reset, and then I just happened to be there in the first hour of the wipe. And built up a base, got raided a couple times, killed a bunch of people, raided a couple of bases, and then everything got destroyed on my end, so now I've made a new base. And nice. I made a base in the middle of the forest, and there's only 2 people there before. now there's like 18 bases around me. So all I hear is gunfire and explosions outside of my house every day when I try to leave. It's crazy. It's chaotic, and I'm loving it.
What server is that?
It's one of the like vanilla servers. It's like Face Punch 4 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's I just like went to one that I could find like a decent amount of like population on, and I'm like, there's probably too many people on here for me not being as good at the game as I probably should be. It's dangerous to play solo on one of those servers.
Yeah. Pretty freaking much.
And I kind of want to just like jump on like a full wipe and just go on like a weekly server every week and stream just progress of that. It sounds fun. It sounds fun, and it sounds like I'm gonna hate every second of my life.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah, I could on one of those just heavy PvP servers. I could see my lust for blood just being too great.
I mean, I'm just saying I could use that. I could use that on the team.
You've seen it firsthand. We had one guy in a server we were playing on, and it was just like he popped off on one of our bases overnight or something, and we log in, and you were like, "Yeah, dude, sorry, somebody raided the base," and I was like, "Kill this man!" And I'm just trekking across the wastelands, just looking for blood.
Yeah, no, I've gotten into like a bunch of firefights and made a bunch of enemies now, and I've like tracked people down to their homes and everything. It's a blast. You would love it now. Now that I'm on an actual toxic server, not our like RP server, you would probably love it.
God.
This is very plausible. This is highly plausible.
I've gotten good at base building and farming, and that's about it. You can do the murder.
Oh, yes, I'm here for the murder.
We only got one job, just one job,
and I do it well.
And honestly, that's basically all I've been playing, except for like yesterday, when I've been playing Monster Hunter Stories 2.
You
How
whore.
is that?
It's good.
Good.
It's good.
Good.
If
It
you
looked like it'd be good.
if you like Pokemon, it's like the gameplay feels a lot better than the first one did, but I also played the first one on my phone, so it's a little hard to compare.
I was
It
hoping
seemed
they.
like it had elements of Pokemon kind of style in there.
Turn-based
Yeah.
combat, rock paper scissors format, fire
Yeah.
beats grass beats water beats fire kind of thing. There's like skill sets that you can use into it. There's like dual attacks. You can start up like a team. I think you can have 2 monsters now instead of just the one that you use in combat. Also,
Always
found
switch.
out. Well, you can switch, but you can have 2 out at once, I think.
Oh, okay.
You
You mean the one that you're
co-op
writing?
missions in there apparently, where you can play with other people.
Oh, I think that was new. Oh, but
Yeah.
the other aspect that I like that Pokemon didn't have is the DNA building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like if you find a particular monster that has like a fire blast, and you have another one with stronger stats that doesn't have the fire blast, you can breed the DNA into your other monster.
Apparently,
Okay.
there's also like ways that people are finding to get some of the Elder Dragon eggs like really early on in the game. So like
What?
people are walking around with like Nergigante like super early on in the game.
Holy shit.
Those bitches.
Yeah.
Right?
Cheaters.
No, it's not even cheating. It's just the fact that you can walk into any zone or any area, even if it's higher level than you. Like at any point in time, just you walk into the wrong neighborhood, you're getting your ass beat. But people are walking into the wrong neighborhoods and avoiding all the fights, and then like beelining it to where the egg is, because you have to collect eggs and then hatch those eggs to get new monsters. But they're like beelining it to the eggs,
Interesting.
grabbing it, and then just stealth running the fuck out of there.
I'm stealing your baby. Bye.
Pretty much.
Good lord.
Yeah, so that's pretty great. It's been fun. And I've also been playing a little bit of Sea of Thieves as well.
Nice.
How far have you gotten on the Tall Tales?
Finishing the last one tonight.
Okay. I was gonna try to finish them up before I started playing Monster Hunter Stories. And I think I finished the first 3.
Katie's been like re-addicted to Sea of Thieves again, so she's just like, hey, you want to sail? Hey, what's up? You want to do some pirating? And I'm like, yeah, I'll shoot stuff. Sure, I'm here to blow up ships. We've 100%ed the first 3 Tall Tales, and we're gonna like 100% the 4th one, because at the very end of the 5th one, if you 100% all of them, you get the Pirates of the Caribbean theme as a shanty for the musical instruments. Yeah. So that was the goal immediately.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine to download it on his PC, and I was like running him through a couple missions to help him stay alive. So yeah, I might be sailing a little more myself.
Okay, when you let me know, we'll sail. I really have been enjoying it again. New updates just been fun.
It has.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's the best crossover, the one that we've needed since like the start of the game.
Yeah, it was a no-brainer. It was like,
Duh.
of course. Why wouldn't they do that?
Yeah.
Duh.
My God.
What are you, stupid?
All right, so was that everybody? Moose, did you
I
go?
believe so. Yeah.
No, okay.
I'm a league head now.
Oh, that's right.
Jonna went as well, right?
Yeah.
It's like all of our re-addictions.
It's
Yeah,
been-
Jonah.
I mean,
Yeah.
my addictions are literally Rust, Monster Hunter, Destiny, Sea of Thieves. It's just they
Re-addiction
all
to
come
Sea
back
of
and bite me
Thieves.
all the time.
Moose re-addiction to League. Chibi's re-addiction to Mass Effect. Server, what was yours? What did you do?
Minecraft.
Minecraft?
And then you?
I haven't. Maybe Sea of Thieves. I was drawn back
Oh, that's
into
right.
it.
You said at the beginning that you hadn't really played anything except Gartic Phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now that this major business is out of the way. Game time.
I'm sorry. I was only scheduled for an hour. I gotta go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, bye.
Later, guys. Have fun.
It's all
Jesus.
over. Wait, no, we still get 2 minutes out of you.
Oh, okay. Cool. So we can go through these topics in 2 minutes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Totes. We'll just read the titles and that's it.
Okay, cool.
It always goes so fast. If you guys have been here before, you know how fast this podcast is. Just it starts and then it ends almost immediately.
Episode : episode 72. That's wrong.
It's right.
It's so wrong that it's right.
If
Like
that
most
title
things
is
that we do.
wrong, I don't want to be right.
Bum. Well, speaking of things that are no-brainers and right, let's get into Xbox Cloud Gaming. It is finally available on pretty much all devices to Game Pass subscribers.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool, especially with E3, with basically everything that they showed
It
off
was
being
freaking cloud.
GameStop exclusive, or not GameStop, Game Pass exclusive.
Yeah, like
Okay.
everything was on Game Pass. It was E3 Game Pass edition,
Pretty much.
basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That just basically gives everybody the chance to play whatever they want to, wherever they want to, and it seems to be the only cloud service that hasn't been shit on entirely. So,
Yeah.
positive
Yeah,
news.
I mean, they're definitely giving a lot to their members, which is great. It's good that they're putting the value in it.
Yeah.
honestly, a worthwhile service. Like,
Yeah.
I only picked it up originally just so I could like try out Sea of Thieves, and that was what 3 years ago, and I've kept my Game Pass subscription since. Because they keep putting new shit on there, and I'm like, all right, I'll play that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah.
re-upped my subscription too to download Dragon Quest Builders 2 and Destroy All Humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've most of the indie games that I've played have been on the Xbox. All of the Streets of Rage and the that I was playing earlier on this year, they've all been on Game Pass.
Like I do want to try the xCloud gaming service. Like I'd like to go take it and like put a Bluetooth controller on my phone or something and just go walk around and play something. And I go play Gears on my phone.
Yeah.
But how would you hold the phone and the controller at the same time?
Duct tape.
Chest mount.
Yeah, there we go.
'Cause it's like you have to have like a rig to hold the phone like in front of you so you can hold the controller.
I thought they did have something that you can attach your
They do.
a type of controller that you can snap your phone into and play.
Yeah, like the newer Nvidia Shield or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather
It's
just use
fine.
sticks and duct tape.
Sticks and duct tape.
Yeah.
Sticks from the creek.
You know it.
Crick sticks. hell
I had
yeah.
a crick right outside of my house. I'd gladly go take some sticks from there.
Crick sticks.
God. Mm-mm-mm.
Listen, man, I miss Biff.
Yeah.
Everyone misses Biff.
Good old Biff.
Well, speaking of someone who may not be biffed, or wait, I missed that.
Missed?
Speaking of someone who may not be missed,
Biff.
Close enough.
Honestly, might not be biffed either.
Close enough for
or
words.
they might not be biffed either.
Yeah.
It seems like Indie Fox is still banned from Twitch.
No, has been
Yay.
banned again from Twitch. After the
Yes.
last time that we talked about the ASMR meta, she went back and did it again and then went to sell her clips as NFTs. And they were like, okay, probably a little too much. We're just going to stop this again.
Yeah, let's not do
Yeah.
that, please.
They have
And-
banned her and stripped her partner status as of now.
And this
Yeah.
is her 6th time in 2021
Mhm.
being banned.
Well, at least they finally took the step and removed her partner status and banned her again. So
Yeah, which-
hopefully this time it'll stick.
Finally, like some kind of ban has actual, like, I don't know, impact. It's
Yeah.
not one of those like slap on the wrist. We're gonna keep slapping your wrist. I know you like it like that, kind of
Yeah,
things.
right.
It's like, okay, she actually got her partner status stripped. She was banned. Don't remember how long she's been banned for. I think she's back up and running again now, but also was banned on TikTok as well.
Yeah, like normally I don't do the whole hate the player, hate the game, or I don't do the whole thing where I hate the person for the content like that, but like they're just taking it way too far. Like, come on.
This is
Come
borderline
on.
porn. There's a difference.
Like, yeah, I'm like, just come on.
Yeah.
Just go to Pornhub. My God, what? You'll probably get
She
paid
has
more
an
there.
OnlyFans that she makes money off of doing this.
Then why? See, that's what I don't get. Like, I don't know. Like, don't just try to utilize different platforms just because you know. I mean, granted, I guess part of me is like, damn, that's smart, but at the same time, I'm like, that's so stupid. Why would you do that?
So there is something else that came up with this because we'd found this article like 2 weeks ago or so. And since then, there's been a lot of different things coming up and a lot of like information coming out. Last time that we did the podcast, I asked, what the fuck has Alinity been doing? Because she hasn't made any controversial thing lately. She actually did do a response thing in this situation and said, yeah, no, good. We actually need bans to have more of a permanent effect because I've pushed the buttons of Twitch way too many times and kept just getting slapped on the wrist, and like Amaranth and everyone else has done the same thing, and we all just keep getting slaps on the wrist, and Twitch hasn't taken any permanent stance on anything. Now it looks like they're actually doing that. Like, for someone of her infamy with this type of situation to be like, hey, you guys should
I'm
probably
for
take this
it, yeah.
seriously.
Right.
Bingo.
It's a little bit
It's
of a
saying
wake-up call.
something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
before originally it was Amaranth and Indie Fox that was banned.
Mm-hmm.
We found out, we seen an article where both of them were banned around the same time for the same thing. They both came back and Amaranth. So she stopped whatever the microphone licking or whatever. That was
she's
going
on to
on.
whatever else she's gonna do to fuck up the platform.
The next thing, she's on to the next thing, but Indie Fox continued to do the mic licking and received another ban.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which now prompted her to try and sell her Twitch clips as NFTs.
Everybody's trying to sell shit as NFTs, and of course, at first I was a dumb person. I'm like, selling as what? An NFT? What the hell is that? So I had to go Google that shit.
Yes.
Yes, and it's arguably one of the dumbest fucking things we've come out with as an internet as a whole.
So
in quite some time.
Have you
It
guys
depends on who you
seen?
are.
Oh no.
No,
It depends on who
it's-
you are, because
it's absolutely abhorrent for most situations. Like the removing the Charlie Bit Me meme off of YouTube entirely, erasing it, and then only selling it as an NFT of one person can own this video ever now. Little over the top.
I
Did
can
you
see it.
the
I don't even need to. I don't even need to own the copyright to something to sell an NFT if I want.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
true.
a very gameable system.
Wasn't
It is
it-
a very gameable system.
It was one of the big memes, and I want to say it was Nyancat, that the person who sold the NFT for it didn't own the actual copyright of it. They just were the first person to go, I'm going to sell Nyancat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because Nyancat is actually based off of a Hatsune Miku song, I think. Or like a thing that Hatsune Miku did. So it's not even something that they owned.
No, but there was a side note, like with NFTs that came up like this last week as well. They were selling like an NFT of the source code that launched the original version of the internet. Basically, like the internet source code.
The internet.
Literally, it was like the first source code of the first like bit of the internet like platform itself. And in that NFT, there was a coding mistake, and they were still trying to sell it for something like $12.5 billion. And then someone was like, yo, there's like 2 errors in that, and they're like right next to each other. And then that like auction just bombed immediately after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of can understand the purpose behind the NFT. I mean, knowing a lot of digital artists who have been ripped off for their work and such like that. From that standpoint, I can understand them wanting some type of,
I will absolutely give you that.
I guess, currency or whatever. But then there are people, as always, who just takes it too
So
far.
is
and
the
just
bad
runs
person.
with it.
Like
Yeah.
local artists who are trying to sell things that are actually the original property and stuff like that.
Exactly.
100% agree with NFTs for that. Them being able to sell their art and being able to like specifically pinpoint it, like this is mine, this is numbered, this is coded exactly for my art itself. It's
Right.
the fucking people that just steal other things and then sell it off of there that just, it pisses me off. I think there was one of the OnlyFans girls was trying to sell her Instagram photos that she kept on her Instagram, but also sell them as NFTs at one point in time. And I was like, what is the exact fucking purpose of this?
It sounds like what Indie Fox is doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too much.
I think a lot of times it's too much.
The internet is too much. Let's just shut it down.
Lately it's been way too much. Like, I don't know.
Just takes that one
I feel like
person.
if you want to do that content, go do that content, but don't do it on Twitch. Come on, like, please stop. Like, I don't hate that you want to do that content. Clearly, there's people who want it, but do it somewhere else. So we don't constantly screw everybody else over who's trying to do content that's not related.
Nah, screw everybody else.
Or
screw everybody else.
Just make it like everywhere else, where if you want to look at it, you just go look at it, and if you don't want it, then you don't want it.
Well, I mean, there's that, but
add
you
it,
know.
add it to the terms of services. If you're in this category, you can do porn, but it's the porn category.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate of it is they keep pushing the buttons because there isn't a specific terms of service for this.
Yeah.
And that's why these situations keep happening, is because they're like, well, we can technically get away with it, kind of thing.
It's like they don't want to be Pornhub, but yet they want to kind of push that borderline to make it acceptable. But then they're like, no, we want everyone of all ages to be able to come to this site. I'm like, well, then don't allow that. Like, if you don't want that, then you need to be firm with that. If you're fine with that, then be open to it. Just don't put your foot down on whatever side you choose. Like, I only have an issue with it if it's against the terms of service and you're still trying to do it. If it's not against the terms of service and then people have an issue with it, then I'm like, then what are you complaining about? Like, it's not an issue here.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing
That's my only issue is like, I don't care if it's okay. Like, then people are gonna go to that part. I just won't go to that part. But if it's against the term of service and you're still trying to do it, then go to where it's not. Stop trying to make it work when it's not supposed to work here just because you can. Like, that's just stupid.
Right.
It seems very entitled of yourself that you're better
and,
than that. You're above that.
Yeah, and being like, Twitch is a platform for people of all ages. By the way, here's our hot tubs, pools, and beaches category.
Like, there's kids who stream on Twitch. Like, if you want to make yourself this promotable company that you can go and show in Times Square and then I guess you're probably gonna have to cut the hot tub time machine shenanigans. Like, stop.
We got hot tub time machines? Did I miss something?
I wouldn't be surprised. There's something for everyone.
Gonna be there?
Probably.
I hope so.
Like, I agree, Batsy. The people who consume it, yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's a very complicated situation, but they're causing their own problem. Like, it's their own.
I was gonna say, as a matter
creation.
of fact, it's interesting that you both said something about that, because honestly, I feel like the bigger issue doesn't come from just the fact that they're putting out this type of content, but the way that people react to it, I guarantee, is a bigger problem for Twitch as a company.
100%.
Versus the streamers wanting to do something like that.
Yeah, because they weren't going to take action against the hot tub streams until advertisers said we didn't want to be a part of that.
Batsy, me too. Oh my god, I love that it pisses off the boy. Yes. Oh my god, I have had so many. I think I've mentioned it several streams ago. There are so many dudes who get so triggered by it, and it's so hilarious. Like, I'm sorry that your boring ass stream gets nobody, but a girl who shows some nape and neck in a hot tub gets more views. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Like, don't hate because you're not hot. I'm sorry. I don't know. There's so many dudes who want to attack women for that. And I'm like, but yet you go and consume that content on other sites and have no problem with it. So what's the problem here? Just saying.
Honestly, it's so funny too, because the boys' mentality is not just shared by some men either. There's a lot of people out there who are just really salty as fuck about the way that people look and the attention that they get for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, agreed. But, of course, the men are the loudest.
Well,
creating, compilation videos that seem to keep crossing my Twitter feed about, like, e-girls and gamers being the same thing. And it's like, look at all these great streaming girls and mocking girl gamers, like, because they're quality content. I'm just like, that's not all of us, though. It's starting way too much stuff. I don't know. Yes, we're stealing their views. The women are stealing the views. We're just ripping it right out of their stream with our women voodoo magic. How dare we?
I was gonna say, if they're watching that, they weren't sorry, but they weren't coming to your stream in the first place.
Right, exactly.
Like, you just need to absorb that.
Oh my god, it makes me laugh. I'm just like, oh my god. I stayed away from Twitter for a while because it was making me too angry. I wanted to report way too many people on Twitter.
It's like Facebook. It can be super toxic sometimes. Just the amount of negative comments. Like, it's easy to say, like, well, these people don't matter. But when you see it over and over and over and over again, it's like, you're having to actively read it to skip it.
Yeah, so exactly.
It still has the same effect.
I mean, I just take it to the next level and just don't go on Twitter.
I mean,
It's easier that
don't
way.
open your phone. Throw your phone in the garbage.
Oh, whatever, Blade.
Respect. What is-
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, they have
Blade. Yeah.
Whatever. It is what it is, but heart.
Blink twice if you're in danger, Blade.
Nah, shoot.
so there have been hundreds of versions of Minecraft over
Yeah.
the years.
Oh yeah.
But apparently there was one that was lost. And now
a
it's been
couple
found
that were
again?
lost, but yeah, this one is a extremely rare version of one of the alphas, of one of like the original launch alpha versions. It was 1.11, where they just added sneaking and fishing into the game. And then there was like a super huge issue, like a bug with the game, so it was patched within, I think it was like a couple of hours after that version went live.
Yeah, they had to patch it because it was so big that it was taking up space in the game. The problem.
Yeah, so it was patched immediately with 1.1.2 as quickly as possible. But someone happened to have discovered that they had a version of that just on one of their old jar files as a backup. And they upload it. They were like, well, here you go. I have this thing that's just been a lost mystery for a while.
Wow.
It's
And
kind of
because
crazy
of
how
that.
software can just be living on a computer somewhere. Like you would never know what program is like just on a computer. You know, it could have some game that some guy created 10 years ago that no one ever got to play because he died or something.
Isn't that like what happened with Doom? Like the original creator just had like the file on his computer and shared it with people so that way they could do mods. Well, not file, but you know what I mean? Like he shared it available for people
It
to do
was-
mods within Doom.
You're
Was
like
it Doom?
99%, yeah. It
think
was
it was Doom.
intentional that he shared it.
Well, yeah,
like,
he did it on
really-
purpose. Yeah.
Like
But it's
had
just funny
they
how
had a
that can
release,
just-
and actually it was really funny because it was like the first time they did anything that was even close to shareware, and it pretty much broke the server immediately.
Yeah. I was like watching a whole thing about that, but it's kind of funny how like just this one thing can just sit on someone's
Mhm.
computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
And I remember like a couple of years ago, there was a lot of like people, especially a lot of the like Minecraft speedrunners who are wanting to do older versions of Minecraft to beat old speedrunning records and everything. And there was just certain versions that did not exist anywhere, so they could not do those. This being one of them.
hmm
And
So
also
I
record,
was gonna.
the bug that was in there was that it was causing screens to just turn straight gray.
I was gonna ask what would be the benefit of like playing this older version because I assume patches are made to correct
Probably
mistakes
just
or
like
bugs or
maybe
errors.
nostalgia. Probably.
It's definitely a nostalgia thing.
Most of the
Oh,
time,
yeah.
yeah, it'll be nostalgia.
Things that
Sometimes
go along.
people will want to do like specific versions of things. Like there was one of the April Fool's updates that was an Infinity Realm, where you could like type a phrase in a book, throw it into a portal, and it would spawn a randomized complete like realm onto it. So some of them are like nostalgia. Some of them are like these had interesting things in them that you can't do anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And not like
And
it's the
with
same
Java,
thing.
A lot of specific versions have mods that have
Mhm.
only been written for one version and then never updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like it's the same thing, but it'd be like me going and playing the original Red and Blue. There's so many updates for Pokemon that have just been like
Oh.
far succeeding, but I'll still go
Right.
back and play the originals just cuz like I can't do all the fun stuff that they've added in there now, but it's just kind of cool to go back and see the simpler times.
Well, yeah, even the missing no from Red and
Yes,
Blue
the missing no rare candy hacks and all
Was-
that shit.
taken out when they did Fire Red and Leaf Green.
I know. I'm so sad.
Mhm.
Missing no is the best.
Just capture it on your friend's game file, save it on there, put it into his PC, corrupt his game. Don't be friends with him anymore after that. You know, normal stuff.
I never had anything corrupt with Missing No, so I got very lucky on that.
It was a 50-50, and it depended on if you put him in the PC or not. And sometimes it would turn into a Kangaskhan or like one of other 3 Pokemon, or it would corrupt your game file.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I just had a shit ton of Kangaskhan's.
Good old times. Well, speaking of things never seeing the light of day, I know that I played it, and I think Servo also played a bit of it as well. Magic Legends when it was coming out.
Yeah, I remember when it being released. I remember Servo talking about jumping on it and having a blast, if I'm not mistaken.
I played it for one day, and then I fucking uninstalled it.
I played it for exactly one day. It was very rough. It was not incredibly enjoyable.
There was no optimization for CPU or GPU.
There was absolutely no optimization, and you had to go through a 2-hour full like campaign tutorial in order to do anything with your friends whatsoever.
Yep.
Sounds fun.
Oh, wow. Well, those problems are those are no longer going to be a problem since they're going to be shutting it down as of October 31st this year.
Yep. And it will never actually see 1.0. It'll never officially release.
God.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
It had such like promise, and I was really excited to play a Diablo-esque type of game with different magic characters and be able to like do spells that were like super cool and everything. But man, I was disappointed.
But September 23rd, though. Diablo 2 Remastered, baby!
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I actually think I'm going to stream that, to be honest. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. I am like turbo hard for that release. Oh my god, I can't wait.
I think they're also going to be announcing the last class in Diablo 4 like this week or something. By the way.
By the way.
Speaking of good Diablo-esque games, let's talk about Diablo.
Right?
I only just recently got into Diablo, but I really enjoyed Diablo 3.
I sank my couple 100 hours into it. I think it was worth it.
I played the demo, and I was like, man, I would totally buy this if I wasn't playing a bunch of other games right now.
Jesus.
I think next week they're going to be releasing Season 24 for Diablo 3. And in that same breath, they're going to be announcing the last class for Diablo 4.
It's been going on that long?
Good time to catch up.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Diablo 3 is about as old as Skyrim is.
No gracious.
Yeah. Didn't think about it that way. Holy crap.
Yep.
Wow.
No, we've only gotten 1, maybe 2 versions of Diablo 3.
Yeah, I've never had the chance to play Diablo 3. I didn't like the
Same.
Top-down
view. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not usually a big fan of those type of games either, but I tried it actually recently, and I was like, you know what, this is pretty cool.
It's not that bad.
Oh,
yeah.
Not that bad.
That's where the inspiration for Minecraft Dungeons came from.
Oh, yeah. Inspiration for a lot of games came from.
Yep.
Original Diablo set the fucking standard, my dudes. Oh my god. Like at the time, I remember I got it when it first released, the first Diablo. It blew my childlike mind. Like it was it was incredible. It was an accomplishment.
And then you played it on 64, right?
Oh, we don't talk about that, Dono. We do not talk about that.
But it's so good, right?
Good is a term. It's a word for things.
Not that.
Or not that game.
While we're on the quick subject of Diablo as well, Blizzard is also apparently shutting down a lot of the like third-party developer versions of Diablo 2. Like there's a couple that I've played that are just basically remasters of Diablo 2, but you can play it on a modern PC. And they're shutting down a ton of those, so people aren't just picking that up and instead have to buy the new remaster of Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Makes sense, but also
Still kind of shitty.
sucks.
Yep.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that also suck,
We're gonna talk about the most disappointing son in the world
yeah, and I mean, it kind
of
broke
one
my
of the
heart.
most beloved people in the world.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that either, but I mean, he's beloved for his creation. From
Yeah.
my understanding, he wasn't the best prime example, to begin with. But
That's fair.
for what he gave us to our nerd world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what he introduced to our nerd world, he's beloved for it. And and if you don't know what we're talking about Ernest Gygax and his Dungeons and Dragons that he contributed. There's a bit of news from
When we're talking about originally Gary Gygax, the creator of
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, and then his son
Right.
Ernest.
his son Ernest. Made quite a few transphobic and racist remarks which led to the company TSR cutting ties and separating themselves from him. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well they
Yep.
should.
and
It
I
just
mean, it's disheartening that we're still going through this after last year. It's like, haven't you learned your lesson yet? Out of everything that happened, and everybody, like, saying this is not the way that we want to do things anymore.
Yeah.
I still thought it was funny that, like, when he was asked if he would be filing against it, like, pursuing legal recourse, he was like, we could win a lawsuit. We frankly don't have the money to litigate. So we're just licensing it back to them. It's like, we could win, but we're not going to do that. I'm like, okay.
But he
Okay,
cut ties
bro.
now. He doesn't even want the name anymore. That's what they were in a dispute over the TSR name, and Gygax owns the name. Elliot they had some type of agreement to lease the name back from him, but ever since these remarks came out from Gygax, he's just like, we don't even want the name anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to be associated with it at all.
Yeah.
So, and we're not going to repeat what he said. It's just know
No.
it was,
Yeah.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty disgusting.
and
Yeah.
I mean, I hear a lot of people complaining about more companies trying to be inclusive, more companies
The
trying
cancel culture and
to,
all
yeah,
that
the cancel
stuff.
culture. They're quick to put it on cancel culture, but that's not always the case. And it's just that, and I think I made this comparison before, is that a lot of companies are trying to correct like a type of behavior that they had, just like, and I
Growth
use
is
comics,
allowed.
right? And I use comics
Yeah.
as an example. Like back in the '60s, they had a bunch of middle-aged white men writing Black Panther and Luke Cage, and and they were using like blaxploitation films as that's what they knew as how these characters react, which wasn't true. So now they're trying to correct that, just like Dungeons and Dragons, Wizards of the Coast. They're trying to correct it by how they really. We had a story a couple weeks ago where some of the characters were being rewritten to remove a lot of the racist content that was in there.
Yeah, they're rewriting a
And-
lot of 5e for that.
Right, and it's not cancel culture. It's just like Chibi said. It's just growth.
Yeah, it's called we are allowed to realize that we as people made mistakes. That is kind of a thing that happens, and if you're not cool with that, then that sucks for you. But, people kind of want to be better than what they were. And if you don't think that you can be better and that certain things are still a thing, then that means that you're just stuck in your ways,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it was So Ernest Gygax is, and it wasn't just TSR that was separating himself. Even his brother came out and was like, "We're gonna distance ourselves from him." And I mean, it's
at least there was a smart brother.
Yeah, but it's sad to
Right.
see that type of thing like tear up families and stuff. So
Yeah, like man, I think I was literally talking about that the other day as well. It's like, what do you do when you have like a company and you have a family member or whatever who causes you a lot of trouble because of their horrible opinions, and it has nothing to do with how the main company feels, but it's
Yeah.
dragging the company under. You're like, we have nothing to do. Ignore this. But it's like stuff like
Yeah.
that can really fuck with the company. Because I think there
Oh,
was a
yeah.
local company here in Jacksonville that was having a very similar situation, and it just throws this negative connotation under a company if it's not addressed properly, that they're just making appearances. Oh, we don't feel that way. Like, but do you? So it throws a whole,
You
whole
take that
shady
employee
feeling
and
to
you
a
promote
company.
them into busy work, and by that I mean you put them into a closet and make them sort a bunch of sticks in order, and then the next day you just mess them up and you do it over and over again.
Oh God.
You lock them in there and you go, all right, well, figure it out, bud.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sounds interesting. Sorting sticks.
but I'm glad I know. Like I said, I'm glad I know now. Out of everything that came out of last year, and everyone with all these racist notions, I'm glad I know who you are, so I can be aware who to look out for.
Oh yeah, I've
Right.
had a couple things myself personally. It's just like we found out a lot about who people truly are the past couple
Yep.
years.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, thank you for letting me know not to ever interact with you ever again.
yeah.
Bingo.
So
Like, that's who you are.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck you.
Like, damn. Yeah. It's very unfortunate when that happens though, It's like seeing your
Yeah.
superhero or like someone you look up to and realizing, oh, they're a piece of shit. Well, crap.
Mhm.
Everything I've thought up until this point is just shattered now. Cool. Thanks for ruining how I feel about things.
Yeah. Freaking serious.
I hate it.
I'm just like it bewilders me how they feel like they can say these things. Especially now in today's age, where they feel like they can say these things, and everybody's just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, cool."
Because there are people who are like that. Because there are people who will agree and be like, yeah, totally. I agree with you.
I was gonna say we've seen the true colors of a lot of people in the last year, especially, and they continue to shine through, especially now. So it's a
Yeah.
crazy world.
Mhm.
A little bit.
But slowly but surely, it'll be weeded through. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
We can only hope. Just put all of those people, like Jono said,
In a
just
closet
get
with
one
sticks.
in a big closet, just or like an island closet, and just far away, sorting sticks on an island.
And you know
Don't
what?
don't even make it a
Sticks-
big closet. Make it a
sticks-
small one so they're all touching each other.
Wait,
Sticks make some pretty
kind
good
of weird fun
tender.
about being. No, never mind.
Sticks make some pretty good tender, and sparks fly. Sometimes
Tinder?
problems solve themselves,
Tinder, like
Like
Tinder,
firewood.
like firewood.
Fire tender.
swipe left or swipe right.
I mean, that's probably how I'll decide their fate, but
God.
Speaking of fates,
I was about to say that.
beat you to
I was
it.
literally about to say that.
Beat you to it. I got the
Who are
segues
you and why
tonight.
are you in my living room?
Well, speaking of fates, let's talk about the fate of this poor Blissey in Pokemon Go, who has been holding a gym in China for about 79% of the last 5 years.
Isn't there some type of animal cruelty law against that? This thing hasn't had any type of rest in 1,422 days?
Probably some kind of abandonment, like stipulation or something, but
Don't give PETA fuel, guys. They don't need it.
God.
Their own shit.
they've tried to attack Pokemon since its creation, so no, this this Japanese man went over to China for a period of time to do a conference about solar panels. It was solar energy. And China's had very strict laws. There was only like a very short period of time when Pokemon Go was allowed in the country. And because of all like strict internet policies and things, they completely cut off anyone's phone access to Pokemon Go within the country, except this lucky son of a bitch who just happened to be able to log into his Google account on the right time during his lunch break. And found a gym that was just out in the middle of nowhere around that conference. He had to walk a little ways to it. And he was like, okay, cool, I'll take over the gym. And
lo and behold, this Blissy's been abused ever since.
Yeah, lo and behold, this Blissey cannot come home because no one can get over there and beat that gym.
Save that
Exactly.
Blissey.
You know the worst.
that's
Oh, we need a
what nobody
hashtag.
knows
Save
where
that Blissy.
Save Blissey.
I don't know, that might get misconstrued into another type of phrasing that might go around on the internet that I don't want to.
It's too late. It's out there. I'm putting it on our Twitter.
The minute Lat takes something to Twitter, it's serious. So we know what's gonna happen now.
All right, well, I'm just gonna retweet Save That Bussy.
He's gonna go tweet somebody.
You know what the worst part is that if he manages to get this Blissey back, he's still only going to get 50 coins.
Yeah, because you can only get 50
Yeah.
coins.
Yeah, so like the length of time, it's not like you accrue it. Like the
No.
longer you hold the gym.
I kind of
regardless how
understand the
long.
pain because there's a gym that's right outside of my place that I've been holding for the last 2 months, and I'm not even feeding my Pokemon anymore to like re-strengthen them back up. I'm like, give me back my
God.
fucking Gyarados.
God, you cruel leader.
I just want some kid to walk by and be like, "Oh, there's a gym there. I'm gonna go take it."
Oh.
I want my Gyarados back, man.
Stomp out my Gyarados.
Damn, that kind of
Can't
makes
beat
me
them. They've
wonder.
tried.
That kind of makes me wonder. I mean, I guess Pogo has gone down. The amount of people that are playing has gone down a little bit. I wonder how many
It depends
Pokemon have been
on-
abandoned out there.
Yeah.
And
It depends on the
I haven't played it
areas.
since the first year.
Because
Like, honestly.
Disney Springs is fucking popping with Pokemon Go.
Oh
right
God,
now.
yeah.
it was.
yeah.
It was.
Like I went there and I like did 3 raids within an hour of the time that I was there. It was just back to back, and it was constantly filled with like 7+ people. So
Oh yeah.
That I got most of my shinies there when we walked around.
I got my
For like
shiny
an
Regigigas there.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
I wonder how many abandoned Pokemon are out there.
Probably a
There's
lot.
plenty for mine for sure.
I know like some of like the ones that are out in like less populated states and things like that, where they only have like 1 or 2 gyms in a 100-mile area. Probably just as abandoned.
Probably.
Probably.
Over here, it's always blown up in the Riverside.
hmm
Oh yeah.
It's
I mean,
Oh,
empty.
Memorial Park is like what, fucking 11
Oh.
Pokestops in a row.
and 3 gyms
Yeah.
Yeah,
just in the park.
yeah. That place was always popping.
Riverside
yeah.
Park too. Riverside Park, right up the street from it. Both of them, they're like within walking distance of each other.
Hmm
They've always
Everything in
been
between.
Poke heavy. Yeah,
Pokey heavy.
yeah. I know that because
terminology.
there's a Loki. There's a local Discord for it for raids and such.
Yeah, I found a wonderful app called PokeRaid that I've been using, and it just connects you with people from all over. So if there's a raid happening in another country, I just get an automatic invite into it.
Nice.
Pretty good. Looking forward to that whenever the Pokemon Fest and stuff are going on, and they're like, "Here's an exclusive raid happening." And I'm gonna be like, "Okay, who wants to send me an invite?"
Trying to game the game.
Hell yeah.
I mean, once they introduced
Jesus.
the friend code system and invite your friend to raid, it just blew up basically.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get to put it in the topic list, but did you guys hear about the new Pokemon Nature Park that's opening?
Yes. Oh,
No.
I really want to go, but it's only until like the end of the year.
It's like the middle of July to, I want to say like
August, or not August. It's September.
It's August. Is it September?
Yeah, I want to say September 24th.
So it's a very short period of time where they're gonna have a nature park open in Japan, and they've got like nature-made Pokemon that they've placed throughout this
They're
park.
so fucking
That's
adorable.
cute.
Like they did a Kakuna that's made out of like an origami of a blade of grass, kind of things. And you walk around and you take pictures of them and you like collect them that way, kind of thing. But you learn a little bit about the nature in the park there, and it brings tourism into that park. There's like little hidden like fish ones in the water, and there's like tracks that are all around that you can follow to like kind of find the Pokemon and where they're at.
I must go.
Damn, that sounds amazing.
Sounds really cute.
Yeah.
It's the most adorable thing, and I really want to.
Gosh damn.
Want to be a part of this.
They even like
I
wrote a
wanna
whole
be
storyline for a
very
trainer
best.
for this park and everything as well.
Yeah, there's like a whatchamacallit, a professor that gives you like, you know, certain things, I guess, for your game if you go and visit it.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
Wow.
Mm,
That's crazy.
Japan. Damn you.
I would love to go
Right?
and see how many promotional items I can get, and like if it's in game, like see if I can one trade them.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. That would be kind of neat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, speaking of one trade, I got
Yeah.
nothing.
Let me tell you,
You
I'm
point
mad.
to
Speaking
the
of
effort.
disappointing segues, go
No,
ahead.
I'm fucking mad because they waited. Facebook, fuck you, because you guys waited until I broke my goddamn Oculus Rift controller to quit selling the Rift and the accessories. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
it,
at least
it doesn't
at
make
least give me
sense.
a couple days to buy a controller before you just fucking stop making something.
No, they specifically waited until you posted. It was like, oh, servo broken. All right, cut the sales now.
Do it now.
Right? Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll still be able to, like, they'll still have some stuff maybe that'll be remaining.
No.
All out of stock.
Yeah. Completely
Not like there's
wiped on
nobody
the
even
store.
selling just stuff that's
Yeah.
already been made.
Oh,
You can't
like,
do,
you can
like,
probably get it
order
from
a
third-party
replacement
people.
Trust me, I tried. I looked into places, unless there's like some electronics store that just decided to order some Rift S controllers and just have them laying. I mean, you can find them on eBay and shit, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about like, there's no online store like a retailer that's selling the stuff. Like they just, it's all Quest 2.
Stuff.
And
That
and
sucks.
Oculus is actually like, hey, like don't buy the Rift S controllers. They're not backwards compatible.
Mm.
Or excuse me,
Oh.
don't buy the Quest 2 controllers. They're not backwards compatible. So
That
So I-
sucks.
if I wanted to fix it and I wanted like an authorized product, I pretty much end up having to buy the Quest 2 and the fucking cable so that I can hook it up just like I do now.
It's basically your only fix is to just buy the whole new thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, is that driving the price up on eBay? The Rift F controller, if they're not making it anymore. I mean, because you were
might.
saying that you may be able to find the controller replacement on eBay for the Rift S, but
Yeah.
I would think if they're not making it anymore, then they're charging.
I'm sure
That's a good
sellers are
question.
probably
I don't
gonna.
know what
Crazy
they were
amount.
charging for them before, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
Mm. Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
Research. Hold on a
that's
minute.
how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's
I-
not
I-
limited now. Ooh, hike up that price another $50.
All right, because
Yeah.
that's usually the
Like-
way that the trend goes.
As soon as I saw the announcement, I went to the website like literally in that same moment, and it was like not available for purchase. And I was like,
Mm.
wow, not even
Ouch.
out of stock, just not available.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rift S controller on eBay.
He's like, now he's gonna go do some research.
Yeah, I was just about to do the same thing.
It's kind of
One-
shitty though. Like
124.
you're basically
114.
cutting out a segment of your
you know, your I don't know, your purchase base just like pulled the rug from underneath them. It's like, oh, sorry, guess what? You get to buy the new system if you don't have it, because we just don't have it anymore. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. I hate it.
Good morning.
It does suck, but it's not anything we haven't seen before. I mean, especially with new consoles coming
I
out.
should have expected it, but it's just one of those things where like
It's
That's
also
what, like-
just a lot of shitty back-to-back news with the Oculus lately.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
Facebook advertisements being forced onto there, and then now them cutting off the purchasing of a device entirely.
Mm-hmm.
So I am glad that the newer consoles are they're not completely like backwards compatible, but they are allowing you to play games that you owned. It's not the same thing, but like I would think that if consoles and stuff can do it, like I don't see why stuff like Oculus can't allow you to backwards compatible with like controllers and stuff like that. Like I can use a PS4 controller on my PS5, or I think you could use an Xbox 360 controller on a current Xbox.
It's also
Yeah.
really
Have the right
weird because
cord.
like even HTC and like Valve, like the controllers are back-to-back compatible. Like I can I use
don't
my
see
index
it.
controllers on my regular Vive.
see that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking, is I was
And-
just gonna buy controllers from a different company and use them.
I also was looking because I was kind of curious on like getting a Quest 2 or something. Just because I'm so sick of my Vive's like screen display. It's honestly the worst display screen in any of the VRs currently. But you can use the index controllers on the Quest 2. So I was like, maybe I can just upgrade to that or something.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea how pissed I was because the one game that I really wanted to play on VR was Marvel Powers United. And I bought the Quest only to find out that it wasn't backwards compatible and
No,
it
it
was
was
only
Rift.
available on the Rift. And I was like, son of a bitch, are you serious?
It's just stupid.
And it's like now that the Rift has gone under, and there are no plans to like port over the Powers United game, and I'm like, how many other games are being lost because they were just exclusive to?
I mean, I think
to
there's
that
programs that let you do that though. Like there's programs that let you play like the Oculus games on the other headsets as well. So I don't see why they wouldn't let you also use that same program to play the other Oculus exclusive games on a different Oculus.
I see just some type of downloads or some keys or something that I can.
I can't remember.
That seems like a lot of work. I just want to buy the game and play it.
OcuDrive or something like that was the program.
Your Drive.
Please. God, it's been so long.
Oh yeah.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Good Lord.
This is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's a torrent download for the Marvel United VR.
I don't know. You're gonna download that, and then all of a sudden you're gonna get Indie Fox's NFT of one of the ASMR streams.
Yep. Exactly.
That's what he's trying to do, though.
Slow steps into the dark nether.
No, I wouldn't go through all of that.
Accidentally get a subscription to
Well,
indie
just-
indie fans.
Indie
Indie fans. Hey, someone should make that as a site, man. Claim it right now. Copyright that bitch.
I'm actually working on it. Hold on.
Yeah, he's actually in the middle of doing that right now.
Oh,
Go create your own OnlyFans.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Or?
did you find the program that I was telling you about?
No, I found a Reddit that says it may be coming to Quest 2.
Oh, nice.
What?
Exclusive Marvel Powers United or shuts down. Oh, never mind.
Well, while you're looking at that, speaking of good news, does everybody remember how the rumors were talking about a more powerful Switch Pro and that we were going to get some information on a brand new Switch system and how excited we were about having a like cooler HD display Switch console? Well, Nintendo said, fuck you. We're just going to give you a OLED screen with a little bit of a bigger display.
Right?
announcing the OLED Switch.
Oh yeah. And it's even $50 more than the regular Switch now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's $50 more. There's not. They didn't announce anything to do with charge time on portable mode at all. Nothing about battery life. Nothing about anything except it's got an OLED screen and it's got a little bit larger of a display.
Yeah.
And Tokyo drifts like a son of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, they still haven't fixed the controller drift.
Nah, that's what makes it fun.
I heard they haven't announced anything about whether it fixed the drift or not. Which usually means it probably hasn't.
Yeah, that means that
Place your bet.
They're still refusing to believe that drift is a thing, and that there wasn't a Fast and the Furious movie about it. So they're just not going to fix it.
It's like, you guys wanted to drift, right? That's they made a bunch of movies about drifting, right? We wanted to give you a real life experience on your game.
When you drift
Forever.
your family.
Oh no, that meme is just, oh my god. There's some good ones of that meme though.
There's
Not
some
gonna lie.
okay ones of that meme. I would not put it at the point of good.
However, I
There's some that's
did.
funny.
Yeah, I did enjoy the meme that will never die because it's there for dead memes. The Grim Reaper bringing the memes to the afterlife, and it's got
Was
Vin
that a
Diesel's
good
head.
meme?
And he's like,
No, you were
No.
irritating literally instantly.
"Yes, I'm so glad to see that Grim Reaper come back every time."
God.
Yeah. Yep.
You're not that guy. You're not that guy.
But yeah, so Nintendo set us up for some big promises and then immediately just took out our ankles and hit us in the face while we were on the floor.
No, on the way down, we were in midair and they fucking Jackie Chan our ass.
And it releases the same day the new Metroid does too.
Coincidence?
You would have thought maybe they'd have been like, new Metroid, new system. They're like,
Nope.
new Metroid, better screen maybe? Debatable?
Right.
It's gonna
Which,
be
I mean-
prettier.
You'll get to
Right.
see better pixels with it, more clean,
Yeah.
crisp.
Cream.
There's
It's
there's definitely going to be plenty of cream.
Cream
So-
Tendo.
Ew.
Hell yeah.
No, I wanted to say clean and
Yes,
crisp.
Yep. Tons of
Cream
cream.
and cream
And I was
crisp.
saying, saying
Samus-
clean,
Samus's
not
pixels coming
cream.
out.
It's gonna be cream and crisp.
New Samus game, plenty of cream.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
That new Metroid does look fun though.
It honestly
Yeah, it's
does.
cool.
I mean,
I mean, it's a 2D Metroid. It's the
Yeah.
first time we've
What
had a 2D
everyone's been
Metroid in
wanting.
years.
People have been wanting this for forever.
Yeah.
so while I may not be picking up the new Switch with the great OLED that's coming out,
I'll pass on that. I'll keep my original Switch. It's just fine.
Yeah, I'm also just gonna keep my Switch. It's already got all my games downloaded on it,
Yeah.
and
Right.
there's not a Pro.
You say that now, but wait until they discontinue it and you break one of your controllers.
Bring one of the brick.
Well, luckily
Wouldn't
I've
be
got a Pro
surprised.
controller and 2 backup
Right?
controllers already.
Exactly. I was like, I have the same thing.
Because
Gotta
they
be
keep
prepared for the worst case
'cause
scenario.
they keep releasing Pokemon controllers, and then I've got a horrible fucking problem where I go, I like Pokemon, I want that controller, so I buy the fucking shitty ass wire controllers, and the ones that are like a $10 controller that you can. It's like that, but worse. It's the like wired shitty ones, the ones that
was
you'd.
a gift, and I love it, by the way.
Oh, that's so cute.
It looks
That's
like
like
it
the
doesn't
worst.
feel cheap. The ones that I have are the wired ones that feel cheap, and they're like the PS2 controllers, like the Game Pro ones that you'd give to your
God,
friend whenever
yeah.
you're like,
No,
"He's
I
want
to play with my controller.
I got the Pro
Yes.
controller.
You mean the
Pretty
one
much.
by
worst
Pro A?
thing.
Yeah, the Pro A controllers.
They keep bringing crack my way, so I just keep smoking it.
Pretty much.
Hitting on my controller.
Yeah, but I mean, literally, like I've got 2 of the other Pokemon ones, and they're like They're shitty ones, but you know I've got them.
See,
as backups.
Blade said in comment in the chat that I agree with. Like exactly, unless they make like a Breath of the Wild, like the Legend of Zelda one, then maybe we'll talk. Maybe we'll talk.
Nah.
Otherwise, I'm good.
No, I guarantee when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out next year, they're gonna release an actual
that one's
pro
cool.
system with it. And
Yeah, I would like a pro system.
It's the bait that everyone's been waiting for. They're just holding off on it.
Yeah, I was like, I will wait till that occurs. If that doesn't occur, because I got the nunchucks that they came out with. What was it for?
Sword and the Shield one.
Yeah, I think it's the ones
Sword
for.
and Shield, but the Zelda Sword and Shield one.
Yeah, it was. They were doing it for the new the remake of
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
I'm so pissed because I want those controllers so bad. They
The
sold
minute
out
I
so
saw them.
fast.
The minute I saw them, I was like, they will be mine. God damn it, I'm gonna get them. I swear to God.
Sold out
Yeah, I'm
so
not like
fucking
that.
fast.
I was like, oh, those are cool. Oh, they're limited. I'm never gonna get one. I was like,
In Zelda, I had
Yeah.
to. They were way too cool looking. Like, I don't get them for very many things, but like Zelda is definitely one. Like how Jono is with Pokemon. That's like me and Blade with like Legend of Zelda. We got to. It's just too cool.
I've got problems.
I don't really have anything that I'm like that. about.
Wow.
No, not even WoW.
COD.
I love stuff, but there's no, like limited edition stuff. I'm like, I missed it.
Dude, I wish my wallet felt that way. My wallet would be
Yeah,
so much happier. I have way
mean,
too many things.
had
I
the
just like
opportunity,
owning.
but I'm always like a second, a day late, a buck short on that kind of shit.
I used to be, and then I started working from home. And that made things way too easy. It's just like, oh, I'm right here. Let's go
Might
do
as
it right
well,
now.
Go ahead. Yeah.
When I was working out, like in a retail setting or working at an office and stuff like that, I was always behind. Like it never worked out for me because I was busy doing shit. I didn't have time for that, so I was always late.
See, I had
I
more of
miss
an
those
issue.
days.
I had more of an issue when I was working like outside of my house because then I was out in the world and I could see things that were out in the world and I was more tempted. But now I'm at home and I'm like, is there something that released today?
Yes, there is.
Huh. What's that? I've
There's
gained
always
more
something.
control now that I've been at home.
It's Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Oh, wait, Moose, you didn't know there's a Sylvanas Nendroid?
No, I freaking didn't, and now
Okay.
that I know, I want nothing else in life but it.
Hold on, I'm getting you the link right now. I'm getting you the link right now because I saw it the other day and I was like, oh my god. It is a figure, a type of figure. Here, I am putting the link in chat. There you go.
Like y'all
There
don't
you
even,
go.
y'all don't even know. When I get my new place, y'all have no idea how much themed Sylvanas shit is gonna be in it.
It is her as it's not her like OG before she became dead to the world type of thing, but it was
Moose.
after.
That's
But
my
yes,
queen
that
right
is-
there, y'all. Like I don't even care. She did nothing wrong, and
She did nothing
me.
wrong. No, totally not. Totally not.
Oh my god, I love this.
I am
Isn't it
curious.
so cute?
Apparently, a lot of people have been like just memeing the shit out of her new stuff in the raid storyline, but I haven't gotten to it yet, so I don't know.
Yeah. I'm the minute you said you didn't know about it, I had to share it.
I think
And
I'm,
Moose, I'm sharing one thing in our personal chat for you.
I think I'm literally
that is,
like 2 eye level from being able to finally do the raid.
There's an 18-inch. Oh, the order's closed. I'm sorry. Never mind. I just sent you to something you can't get now, and now I feel horrible. I'm sorry. I thought it was available. I'm sorry.
Little do you know,
I've
that
been
was
out
the
of your way
plan all
to
along.
ruin your life, and I'm not sorry.
It didn't say order closed until I opened the actual listing. I was like, oh shit. Never mind.
God damn it.
Well,
I only-
the
I
Blizzard
only need
Gear
one
Store
figurine.
one that Blade sent though, that one still looks available.
Oh man, look at
Because
that.
I'm like sharing.
Look at that wonderful
Of
pop.
course, I'm like causing people to have collections, but I like to share my
yeah.
obsessions. I love
Oh my-
buying figures. It's like how people buy art and
Do I
hang it
have
on their
the money for
walls.
this right
I just
Oh,
get
now?
figures as my art.
Yeah.
Who has
Chibi-
art and
Oh, I
hangs it
gotta
on
say,
their walls? Only crazy
I've-
people do that, right?
In the
yeah,
time
I was
that I
gonna say, you're the
haven't been
Funko
playing,
boy.
in the time that I haven't been playing games, I found this bastard that's been
Oh,
eluding.
you got your Boruto.
That's been eluding my grasp for the last few months.
Oh,
Is
that's
that the
neat.
Chase
Is Boruto's
variant?
dead?
That's the Chase variant, the glow
Oh,
in the dark one.
nice. Nice job. I know the Chase variants are like a bitch to find and to
Yes.
get.
Yes, and this mother was $120 online.
Jesus. Did you
Wow.
pay that?
No, I found
Okay.
it for $49.99.
I was about to say, I'm like, good lord, I like Funkos, but damn.
That's still expensive.
That's cray-cray. But hey, you know, we got our fandoms that we like, so you know what? I don't blame you. I won't say what the money I've spent on Love Live shit and freaking Otome game shit. It's bad. It's bad.
And
But
now
you know,
I'm
it's
trying
okay.
to find the Kakashi Anbu Black Ops, and both of them, regular and the Chase variant.
Nice.
Nice.
See, when I die, I've already said I'm gonna bury myself with all of my weeb shit, and it'll be in my grave or in my coffin with me or
There's not a big
cremated
enough
with me.
coffin or grave. for
Is
that.
it?
No, I'm just gonna have them use it and cremate me with it, so I will be with the.
See, I'm gonna
They'll
be as
come with
extra as
me.
fucking possible, and I know they're not gonna be able to bury with me, so I'm gonna make a nerd pyramid just over where I'm gonna be buried. Everyone is
Yay,
welcome to
whatever
have their own
works.
little rooms in there, but this is my pyramid.
Yo, shit gonna get robbed.
Probably.
Yeah, my whole damn house, exactly.
Fuck,
Like,
what the
just
fuck
take
you
my whole house.
Regular graves get robbed. What difference is
Yeah.
there?
That's why
True.
you building a
True.
pyramid. That's like on display. Like, come
Dude,
take
you're
my
gonna
shit.
be
I
like,
want to set up traps within the pyramid. You don't set up traps in a normal grave.
you're gonna be like infamous, and people are gonna be like, "There's a limited Chase
Well,
variant
okay, never
Funko
mind.
Pop in his grave. We have to go break into that grave to get that Funko Pop. He's the only one who has it left."
Technically, I've got
It'd be like an adventure.
two. I've got a signed Stan Lee one.
Oh, so you're gonna be like a place that people want to hunt. They're gonna want to go and actually, raid your grave because you got some limited editions in there.
I got a bunch of limited edition ones. But also, what if I just set up multiple pyramids around the world and each of them are super trapped, and only one of them has the thing that you want?
And it's the
That's
one
the
not
true
known by
Chase.
anyone.
So you got like Indiana Jones level stuff. You grab the wrong one and it sends like a trap.
Yeah.
Kali
You-
Mother Heart.
No, you grab the wrong one and actually it just activates the Ark of the Covenant, and then it melts your face immediately.
See, we're all talking about this, and like I'm literally during this podcast, like I've been doing my usual evening searchings on the websites that I buy my shit from, and just rechecking. Like I have a proxy website that I search for Japanese sellers who sell my the shit that I want for like cheap prices from Mercari.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's bad. It's a bad thing. It's a daily ritual. I have to go check and see if there's new shit.
And people in your damn multitasking.
Hey, you know what? It's like you gotta stay on top of this stuff, man. There's a good deal that some Japanese sellers selling this acrylic stand I wanted that people are selling on eBay for 70. I can get it for 15. Heck yeah, let's go. I'm done. We're good.
Listen,
I just gotta
you
pay
can
for
get
shipping.
a nice fancy stand. You just get a bunch of popsicle sticks and some Elmer's glue, and you just make it yourself.
It's acrylic though.
Well, you can slap some acrylic nails on it or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, make it acrylic.
Yeah, I'll just go make myself my own acrylic stand
Make
out
it
of
fucking
acrylic nails.
fancy as hell. You can bedazzle it too. Who cares?
That's
Make
too
it
funny.
You do what you want.
Just don't listen to me, kids. Don't fall down this rabbit hole that I've fallen down. Your wallet will appreciate you much more if you don't.
Yeah, learn how to play with sticks instead.
Exactly. Go down to the crick and get some sticks.
Crick sticks.
Crick sticks.
You guys just unlocked a memory for me by saying that.
Crick
Crick
sticks.
I
sticks?
remember a long time ago when I was, it had to have been, 1996-ish. Like, Mortal Kombat was already out, and I made popsicle sticks figures of every single Mortal Kombat character.
Oh my
So I could
god.
make them fight because they didn't have action figures of them yet.
I used to do that with kaijus.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
That's what you gotta do. Kaiju
it was
sticks.
so satisfying.
I
had
used to
little
make like little
scorpion,
Godzilla, and then I'd
Sub-Zero.
make like little robots to fight them and shit too.
Oh yeah.
You like put the juice boxes and like use those as like the chest area, and then you take the sticks and attach it to those. Yeah, that was about it.
God.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's.
I'm glad to know that we were very similar growing up.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Creative minds.
So I have a bit of confusion on this next topic. There's another band from Twitch.
So we're
which
going
not
back to the Twitch
surprised on.
stuff.
Yeah, it's another band, but it was on a cartoon bird emote.
An emote, yeah, basically. An emote that's literally doing like a circular booty shaking
So
motion.
if you didn't know, you can have animated emotes if you're a partner now on Twitch. Fuck affiliates, because that's
no,
always
but
the case.
affiliates are supposed to get them too. It's just rolling out slower.
You believe that? That is hilarious.
I believe.
I'm
I'd like to
still
hope for
waiting
it.
on squad streams from 3 years ago, Chibi.
Yeah, well, maybe that.
You're never gonna get them because even the partners say that squad stream.
I was like, it sounds like it just didn't do well, and they were just like, nah, never mind.
They make a lot of promises to affiliates and then immediately just shut that shit down. But yeah, so animated emotes are a thing, and someone has a twerking bird. It's just a bird grooving. It's not like a sexualized
adorable.
bird. It honestly is adorable.
It's literally just a bird with a tail, and he's just
swinging that thing, like
swinging
he's
a
just
booty
adorable.
around.
Oh, so he's
And
just
his
shaking his
tail's
tail
just-
feather.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's literally nothing sexual about it. It's actually really funny looking.
But it got removed for sexual content warning.
Sexuality and
Oh, so
you know,
so this was
whatever.
an animated emote that someone created. This wasn't like a Twitch
Right.
provided emote.
Yeah.
No.
Ah,
Yeah, they
gotcha.
it was on the grounds of imagery of sexual content or nudity.
So I'm just gonna put that out there. They want to ban this freaking animated GIF, but they gave us a hot tubs and pools fucking
Right.
category.
That's
thank you. Twitch.
literally
Thank you so
what I was
much.
about to say.
It's like a little
That is
raven.
literally
It's
what I was about
so
to say.
cute. It's like it's such a chibi little it's so adorable. I think it's funny.
Yes.
You can
But,
have hot
like,
tub streams, but you
basically-
can't have birds shaking ass.
Yeah,
Right.
and
It's so
and
freaking
apparently they were
cute,
saying that
too.
she has to like change the emote for her to be eligible to have it back, but she's like debating on if she even the streamer if she wants to even change the emote or not. Like I wouldn't.
Neither would I.
Fuck no.
I'd just be like no. Or I
There's
think
literally
she wants to refute it, but I don't think she will.
I have like several channels from bigger streamers that I follow where their emotes are literally just butts.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
literally emotes of like a booty in the shape of like a peach type of thing. And I'm like, but that's okay?
Yeah.
Why is that
Apparently.
okay?
Apparently, I've seen an emote with yoga pants, and it's just butt and pants. And
Yeah. Like, there's
But that's
a lot of
okay.
those.
I honestly feel like certain things like that are because people reported it.
mm,
With
Let the
random
bird
things like
fly
that.
free, damn
I
it.
feel like it's because some random person wanted to fuck with this streamer or whoever streamer whenever it's like a random ban of something just out of nowhere. I think it's because someone reported it.
I got
'Cause how would
offended
you
because I got
magically just-
turned on by the bird.
It's like, why would you? I don't get it. Like, there's nothing that makes sense with that other
mean,
than
it's-
someone reporting it.
It's like that one dude who tried to sue Twitch for making him watch female streamers.
Yes.
oh,
Yeah,
yes.
asshole.
That's still my favorite lawsuit to date. That dude's an idiot.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But
I just-
Guys, I'm having a massive birdemic in my pants. Get rid of this.
I just like
It's
it just doesn't make sense. Like they need I know they're trying to like figure themselves out and how they want to ban things. Like they're clearly feeling themselves out and but it's so stupid. It just makes them look stupid.
yes.
It makes them
Mhm.
look dumb. Like,
well,
you don't even know what you want to ban and what you don't ban. It's like, get your shit together and then come back to us when you're ready to start banning properly.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
on par for Twitch. How long have we been screaming for Twitch to get their shit together?
I know.
I think we're going
Feels
on
like
4 years
forever.
now.
I was gonna say, how long have we been all together now?
I think it's going on 4
Yeah.
years about now.
Something like that.
Something to that effect.
Yeah, I just, like, I don't even know. I don't get it at all.
I think that's the end of our topics. Does anybody have anything that did not make the list?
Yes, actually. So apparently there is there's going to be a Sony State of Play, another one that's coming up in September, where they are.
Didn't they have one last week?
Yeah, they had one last week, but it was unimportant and basically didn't exist. This
Yeah,
one
I
is
mean, they
supposed to be
said
an
that
actual.
too.
Yeah, this one is
Yeah.
supposed to be an actual State of Play where they're going to be announcing upcoming things and such. One of which they have on good authority is the PC remaster. They even have a name for it of Bloodborne, and it is
Yeah,
called.
so I've been
Yeah.
hearing.
And it's called the Hunter's Nightmare Edition.
I'm very excited for this.
And there's also talk about that same version also re-releasing on PS5 as an upgraded version as well.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear if that actually comes to fruition. Because I keep debating on streaming it, so if they put it on PS5, I'm like, sweet.
My heart, like my streams would be over if Bloodborne releases on PC. There's just
Yeah.
nothing else for my life. I like
Yeah,
having
oh my
that
God.
game running at actual FPS that work all the time. God,
It'd be crazy.
If they don't frame lock it.
I'm sure there's gonna be a mod that'll fix it.
Yeah, but if the
The
mechanics are tied
Soulsborne
into
modding
the frame
community.
rate, yeah, if the frame rate's tied, or frame rate ties into the game mechanics, then you really won't want to do that. That's the part I'm worried about.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I trust the Soulsborne modding community though.
True.
What was the Nightmare Rise or something like that? The complete redone version of Dark Souls 1, but post game story kind of thing is releasing in like December officially.
Mm.
And that one's been 100% overhaul of everything. I trust the modding community wholeheartedly.
Lay does not trust the online community, though. Sounds like that would be justified, though.
Yeah, day
Maybe.
one, Jono's gonna get it and start streaming, and then all of a sudden, like, Jono
wrecked.
Fucker 420 is just gonna be invading his game over and over again.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Moose every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bringing that cheesy stuff to your doorstep.
Listen, I learned really early on in Bloodborne how to cheese PvP in the best way, so I say bring it on.
God.
I have a clip of me wasting a dude's like time for 30 minutes in that game. Just running around, stealthing into an item on the ground, hiding, going up a chain ladder, going back down the same chain ladder after he thought that I was up there. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Souls game.
Oh yeah, easily.
God.
Easily.
That's all I had though. I don't know if anyone's got anything else.
I'm good.
I don't think so.
Yarp.
Yarp.
Oh, real quick. Well, it's not really. I guess it's newsworthy. There was a unopened copy of Super Mario 64 that sold for $1.5 million at auction.
I did see that, yeah.
Ooh.
Why?
Yeah,
Completely
What?
sealed, still within
Yeah.
like a protective casing and everything. Yeah.
Why?
saying,
1.5
man.
million. Yeah.
I guess it must be a
Collectors.
really big Mario fan.
I say collectors go crazy for like sealed full versions of things.
I mean, I get that, but like Mario 64?
And I think before that there was a Legend of Zelda from NES that Friday that sold for $870,000.
Yep.
Woo.
That's
It's absurd.
That's just crazy.
I've
Good
got a
lord.
I've got a
I'm a
copy
collector,
of the original
but my
Zelda.
god.
I wonder if my open version is worth money.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean,
For me, a
I
little
got-
bit, but
I
maybe
don't
not
know
that
about
much.
that.
Yeah.
I like how Jono dreams and Chibi immediately just pops up.
I'm just like,
it's not.
Hell.
You can probably get some money for it, but not like the money that Nintendo 64 Mario apparently went for
Chibi
unsealed.
Serenade, Breaker of Dreams, Destroyer
I'm
of
wondering-
Hopes.
I wonder
What
if
I
my
do,
copy of
it's
the
my
Legend of
job. No,
Zelda-
I'm just kidding. Nah.
No, it's-
I did get this really cute sticker the other day.
Speaking, we got vaccinated stickers. I have one too. Oh, it's like backwards, but yeah.
It was like
It's a-
$3 from a cool artist on Etsy.
Yeah, I got the enamel pin of this, and it's like a little syringe plugging into this like little tiny disease thing, and he's like, meh. But it came with the sticker of it. It's so cute. I love it. I want to
How
put it
much-
on my car, but I'm so afraid that people are gonna,
Oh, stupid filters.
Oh man, I love that
Oh.
invisible game.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, how
What
much?
game is
how,
it?
How much for a copy of Ultraman on the Super Nintendo?
Yo!
that fancy stuff. See, all of my old stuff, like the stuff that would actually be worth something, is all still boxed up. I haven't
I
been
do
able
have
to get it out yet.
I do have two things that are actually worth money as well, which I know even opened are worth money, which is the track and fields, like with the original peripherals and
Oh,
everything.
the step pads.
Yeah, and Duck Hunt as well, with the blaster zapper.
See, my money is in my Pokemon card collection. I
Oh,
keep
that
I keep mine under lock and key. I have all my OG holographics, my obnoxious amount of holographics from the dawn of time with my holographic Charizard that are all perfectly sealed away that no one will touch until I literally have no option because I love holding on to those things.
I have all of the first 3 sets completed, and they are lock and key at my grandparents' house.
Nice.
And
Only-
I think I have duplicates of each of the cards from the movies when you got the tickets for them, because my
Yes,
grandma
I
was
have
like,
the Mew one that's
"Here,
like
I bought
sealed
9
still.
tickets, even though you're the only one going to this movie."
Yep.
My
However,
only
we need
claim
to-
fame is my my foil
Oh,
Black Lotus.
oh, that's sexy.
Ooh.
It's really nice.
That's sexy.
Actually, for an old card, it's like extremely flexible. It's really
Don't
good.
bend that shit.
He did that
God,
on
you're
purpose.
giving-
He
you're
did that
giving
on
me
purpose, and I
panic
know
attacks
it. He
over here.
wanted to see us cringe for a second.
Oh, my heart rate's like 180 right now, dude. Oh, my god.
That was like the sneakerheads. They're like, "Don't crease the sneakers."
We gotta end this podcast.
Oh,
I'm gonna go cry in a closet now.
Golly, dude.
Hey, you know what?
It's,
It's like every little thing lessens the value of shit. I swear, you breathe on it, and it's like, down $5. So stupid.
Oh my gosh!
I actually have to check on my cards, honestly, to make sure they're okay.
Somebody needs to check on Jono. I don't think he's breathing.
Yeah,
Same with Moose. Moose has disappeared.
I'm in pain, unimaginable pain.
You can tell
Oh,
who the
God.
Magic players are by the amount of pain that they're in after
Oh,
that.
Good Lord.
Oh man.
And with that, I think that's the end of our show.
Make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
every moral of the story:
Moose, did
take
you
care
take
of
your
your
pants
collector
off?
items.
Did you get so upset that you took your pants off?
What? No.
Whoa.
Pants off, dance off. What?
What?
Challenge you to a dance off.
Hey, that was
No
a
pants
thing,
on, no
man.
pants off. Pants off.
That was
Get
that
down
was
the floor.
a scary thing.
I mean, if that's the logical evolution of our stream, then I guess I must, but...
Listen,
Hey, you know
I've
what?
had crazier
There's a thing
things
for
happen.
that. Go to Twitch. Well, we are on Twitch. I'll say, yeah, do it on Twitch. Why not? Right?
Oh yeah.
Don't
They're
do it on our
welcoming of
channel,
that
please.
stuff.
You make your own separate channel
time
for this.
machines and booty holes. Let's go!
Oh my god.
Stare
Time
into the
machines
hole and
and
it'll transport you through time.
Ew, no, please, thank you.
My goodness. So, what do you guys have coming up this week?
Tears. Pain.
Hopefully finishing Mass Effect 2? Question mark, I hope, maybe. Oh, and I'm also gonna be doing, what is it? Oh, no, never mind. I forget the name of it. Scratch that. My brain's so tired right now. I can't remember names of events anymore. I
They're
can't
hard
remember
things.
shit.
Moose, anything planned?
Yeah, probably just a lot more League and joining Servo on the beach.
I would say apparently Servo's on
Hot
the beach
tub
right
stream.
now.
Hot tub.
Oh, okay. There you go.
In Servo, other than the hot tub stream, what you got coming up?
No, this is all I'm doing forever now. It's just hot tub, playing Minecraft from my hot tub. It's a really big one too, as you can
Makes
see.
sense.
See.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yes, Bold
Sponsored-
Matsuri. Thank you, Blade.
Sponsored, by the
Yes.
way, by D-Fuel.
Defuel.
The D
Nice.
stands for don't care.
I should be making my return to streaming this week.
Yay!
Tuesday,
Nice.
Thursday, Saturday, with finishing the Tall Tales before I plop into Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Very
Jono?
nice.
I'm just wondering how I can get into that hot tub right now.
Legit keep wanting to buy a hot tub for my house, though. I'm not gonna lie. Before that was even a thing on Twitch, I wanted to buy one.
I just
But
want a
then
regular
Twitch made me-
pool, man. That's all I want.
I have a community pool.
I don't want community germs.
My
I
HOA
wanna-
makes me pay out the butt to keep that thing clean.
I
God
don't-
damn.
I don't care
I better
about your
use it.
HOA's butt. I don't want community germs.
Touche. Touche.
So, how much money are you ass out?
Hmm?
What butt talking?
Butt talking. God.
Yeah, we'll probably do something for Survival Boys, and then I think I'm also going to stream on Tuesday as well. What that might be is debatable, although it might just be Rust. I don't know.
There you go.
God, everybody's streaming on Tuesday. I was like, I'll be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well. Jeez.
Yeah.
Tuesday's a party day.
Yeah, actually, I think I have kind of a crazy schedule this week now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm going to be at the Springs this weekend, so we won't have a regular Saturday night stream. So then that's going to push something to another night. Jack's not available on Monday, so we're doing I'm doing Parsec Grand Theft Auto on Thursday, and yeah, something else. I'm not sure just yet.
Yeah. I'll do Mass Effect Tuesday, Thursday, and then Love Live on Wednesday. Because I think Wednesday is one of the characters' birthdays. So I've got to play the game on that day.
Everybody's
sure.
birth on one day.
That was really funny. Just that reaction. I was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing, and there's just silence, and then Chibi goes, yeah.
Quiet, so I was like, okay, well.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh my god.
'Cause everybody's like
wow.
looking at something.
Moose, you want to?
I'm daydreaming about the hot tub still. Sorry.
All right.
Really, it's been really hot in Florida, and I could really use
Oh
the
man.
pool.
Oh well, it
True.
has. Moose, you want to shout out to any of our subscribers?
Absolutely. So, Redman Gamers at the end of every podcast likes to thank each and every one of y'all here who are supporting us in any way that you can. Bits are great, viewers are great, but your subscriptions, that's what gets called out. And so, at the end of this lovely stream of ours, of questionable content and quality, I would like to thank Good King 86, Plas SC2, Acoth. Then there's some remnants in here that I'm just going to skip on over because y'all know y'all are loved. And
Yeah,
then
fuck
we've
those
got
guys.
fuck all of them. Then last but not least, we have the
Yeah, fuck us.
low.
Wait.
Loaf. And those are our subscriber callouts for the end of this Sunday evening. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
But apparently, Servo, I guess, is changing into a bikini.
I couldn't find
Yep.
it.
That's
Damn it,
not a
I was-
bikini.
I was just killing time till you came
find
back
it.
in one, bro.
I was excited.
Tried.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Oh
where it was.
lord.
This has
Here,
been the
you wanna
highlight of
just
my
pull my-
weekend.
Is this enough? Is this enough cleavage for you? Is
No,
this enough for you? For you
That's
heathens?
enough.
It's hot.
that's not enough. I need to see
It'll
some
do.
Oreo on there.
No,
I'm
that'll
gonna
do
need
for
some
me.
oil.
I want to see that bitch glisten.
Okay.
I'm not a bitch, but as you
You got the where's that baby oil, man? Where's that baby oil? That's how you make it really
Baby
shine.
oil? What?
Oh no, that's the
Like-
good stuff. That smells like Fruit Loops, right?
It does. It smells like gummy bears. It's
Gummy bears. That's what it was. Mmm. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is getting real awkward.
Not
for me.
By the way.
Oh yeah.
Tree burrs. Tree burrs. Kuma kuma kuma. Kuma kuma kuma.
Chick.
Kuma, chameleon. Oh.
That's a great song.
So anyway, someone take us out.
No.
Like
With
with
a
the
gun?
gun? Yeah.
I'll take you out that way.
I'm sure
Please.
there's a viewer out there who's like, end this now.
Please.
Where's the stop button? How do I close the app?
It's like, let me turn my hat back around. Then it's the real serious time.
Let's
Yes.
see. We need to find a raid target.
Yeah.
Shadow
but
Legends?
I guess I
Ooh.
was gonna say the Shadow Legends, raid Shadow Legends, but
Outlast,
I was gonna
please.
say Betsy's playing Outlast.
Please,
right
I
now. Do you
need to
guys wanna
watch
go?
people play Outlast
Oh my God,
because I
yeah.
love Outlast and I love watching people get terrified with Outlast.
All right, the raid
Yeah.
has been started as of right now. So anybody who wants to say anything, you have amount of time that is undetermined until.
Anything.
We love you guys.
Sorry.
Thank you for being awesome. Have a good week.
It's the worst wrap up
All
I've
right,
ever
keep going,
heard.
Keep going.
I know, right?
Nico,
Where-
need
Hey.
Dasani. I have Dasani water.
Hey Chibi, where can they find us if they're not on Twitch right now?
You
Where
can go on our
oh, yeah.
website, remnantgamers.com, or you can go on any form of social media. They're everywhere. We're everywhere.
Yeah,
you
where
can also
where
buy
can they
shirts from
listen
our
to
website.
us? Where can they listen to
I
us
don't
at?
know.
Our
I
audio
don't know.
podcast can be found.
I'm kidding.
Our audio podcast can be found on iTunes, D's Nuts, and other audio podcasts of your listening flavor. How's that, Jono?
Swear to God, I
Flavor.
fucking hate all of you.
That's no flavor.
You can also find us on Buzzsprout, YouTube.
I said that.
Yeah, I don't trust you. Spotify, Google
Apple.
Podcast. Check our website
and the
if you want to get a
Sprout-
sweet
whoa,
jersey of your
whoa,
choice.
whoa.
Go to nonamenerd.com and use code RMNTGMRS for 10% off your order.
Uh,
Oh my god. I was just like, I looked away for a second and I bring my vision back. Like, what is.
that was just a tease. You have to pay for the
You guys
rest.
almost, you
We're
guys almost
sorry.
got a little bit of belly button there. Watch
Oh
out.
my god.
We're so sorry.
See?
Does it still smell like gummy bears?
Okay,
Oh,
let's see.